It was hard. It was a long process, but in the end, I did it, and I'm not taking any of it back.
Yeah, sure.
Hello. What is
Hello,
going on,
welcome
everybody?
guys. Welcome to the Nova Circuit podcast. Welcome. We might have another guest on that's still pending, but what's up, guys? What's up? Hey, what's up, Chance Code? How you doing? But let's welcome everybody. Let's welcome Mark, Bruce Leroy, Nova Circuit team member. He also started streaming himself, so go give him a follow. Mark, if you want to shout out your stream and chat, it's just exclamation SO and then your username. Make sure you leave a space there. And of course, we got Darklight here for 2 weeks in a
As
row, and
always,
then we got
Yeah.
Mags.
Hello.
we are officially the next Nova crew, I guess,
Right, right. Ed, how you
or
doing? How you
or
doing, Ed?
added
Hi,
to it.
Ed.
Chaz Code. Ed, what's up?
Jeff was gonna get on, but he got stuck on playing a God of War game. So
I need to play
Fucking
some
nerd.
I guarantee if you
yeah.
say if you just tell him we talk about Dragon Ball Z, he'll pop his ass in here.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, nothing but anime today.
What?
Cause he heard me say something about that trailer last night. He jumped
He
in
did.
real quick in the chat.
He looked up at me at the he was laying on the couch and he looked at me and he goes, "Man, he's talking about that movie." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, go on there and talk to him then." And he did. He went right in there, started talking.
But yeah, welcome guys. So this week we're gonna discuss a little bit more anime, but we're also gonna talk about our adventures in Phasmophobia and how the game doesn't like Mark or Darklight sometimes. Dude, that video, Darklight sent us that clip. Did you see the clip Darklight sent us? Where you went in there and was like, all right, all
I
right,
didn't watch
what was her name? I was like Martha Robinson or something like that. You're like, all right, I need you to turn off the damn lights. And she did and closed that door and y'all are like, nope, nope, nope. Oh, God.
it. And that shit was funny.
Yeah.
I give it to him.
And
Yeah,
then
he did some of that game.
the clip where Darklight cursed you or jinxed you, you're like, damn it, Darklight. You son of a
Your
bitch.
last word. You jinxed me.
You son of a bitch.
You
Man,
jinxed
trying to
me,
be
you
able to
son
run
of a
that
bitch.
fast off the ground like that. So watch this, man. Why put over with.
I mean, he literally just ran into her, into it.
Like everything just turned bad.
Oh, it went bad quick.
I ran right past him when he got caught. I was like, damn.
Mhm.
I can just hear him fading in the background. You chasing me, you son of a bitch. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
I did say.
Right.
Drag like you son of a bitch.
I
Hey,
couldn't do nothing but laugh.
hey, Ed, can you also shout out Mark's Twitch? It's Bruce Leroy, but instead of E's, they're threes and the number 4 at the end. So it's actually, I think I could do it. I got this.
334. Shout out the home team.
That's it. I think I did it. Ooh, there it is.
He got it on the first try.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually been a struggle with him typing that in.
In Phasmophobia, he's shit on booming.
Nah,
Yeah.
I changed it.
Oh, you changed
It
it?
should have changed on Steam. Let me bring Steam.
I don't know, maybe. I don't
He
know.
probably did. I probably wasn't paying attention. I was just
I don't think I paid attention either.
Right.
we were playing too hard, and all of a sudden these two got into a little bit of an argument.
Yeah, I pissed Margaret off. It's
That's
great.
crazy.
Listen, I can't die in that game.
Yeah.
It let me teeter over the edge because I got tired of dying, so I yelled at Margaret for staying in the van too long.
If I wasn't the host, I almost left, and I was like, "Shoot, I'm the host." I was like, "I can't just leave." I
So-
was like, "I'll just sit in the corner." I
So-
was like, "I'll sit in the corner and face her, and I won't move."
So when we went up to the van, you were literally facing the corner like you were in timeout.
Yeah.
That was my thought process. I was like, I bet she's real mad. She knows she can't leave this game, or she ruins it for all of us. I
Yes,
was just
exactly
like-
what it was too. I was like, "Oh, I can't leave."
I was laughing. I was like, man,
So,
Jason, just get off of. I know you dying all the time.
Oh my god, I can't stand dying on that game. It just brings the fun out. I mean, I don't know. Wow, I'm blurry, but it's I don't know. I like the investigating part. So when I die, I'm left out of it, and I'm just like, fuck. What am I gonna do? Stalk the house as a ghost? I was like, what am I gonna do?
So in the end result, as everybody knows, if you follow us, I get the end of all his frustration. But I'm frustrated because he dies and he doesn't listen to me because he's so aggressive and he doesn't want to listen. And And then he takes it out on me, and then that's when I get irritated, and I'm like, all right, blame me one more time.
Right, right.
Y'all two go back and forth. I'll be like, man.
Yeah. I know Jeff's
I
like, why do
I
you guys
literally
do that to each
I
other?
literally have to tell this man, look, ease off of her
It's
come and he'll still keep going.
it's
I'm
that
like,
brother
man,
and sister
it's
type
gone.
relationship, man. We just
Like,
fucking
Oh,
dog on
yeah.
each other.
That's a brother and sister relationship. I'm like, man, calm down and ease off of her before she fire back on you. And hey, sure
That
enough,
did.
that's what happened.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that's when you know you poked the bear too hard.
Got both of
Yep.
y'all got quiet.
Because it's rare. She doesn't usually bark back ever, like a
No.
lot. But when she does, that's when I'm like, all right, I think I went a little too far. Let's calm down.
Yeah.
We'll leave the
yeah,
van jokes
her
out.
ass is,
Yeah,
be
she
out
could
in person.
come all the way up from Florida. It's like, where's the van now, motherfucker? Just beat me up.
But she kind of got over for a minute, came back to playing.
Oh,
Played in
yeah.
the next game. She played in the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got everything set up real quick, added everything, and just sat there
'Cause
and
I
waited
was
for
like,
everybody
we
to
don't
get in.
we don't need her to die because she had the most
Oh
money
my
and the most
God.
equipment. But
When
when
she
she died, I was like,
died.
damn.
Damn.
Oh,
we
my
all
stomach
did.
hurt so bad when I
I
died.
was
I was like,
I was in the kitchen too busy throwing that bitch's shit out of the house, and then I was just like, oh, Mags died.
We definitely
Yep.
throwing that lady shit out.
Oh
I was
yeah.
throwing stuff out too. I was like, yep.
I was taking
I
the
was
dishes
sitting
and
there in front
everything.
of the door, and she slammed the door in front of my face, and I tried to hide in the corner, and she followed me. And I
Just
died.
yeeting it all.
Screen cap that moment when that door closed on me in Darklight. That shit was.
That was great. Yeah.
Right.
It was when it was whispering on Darklight like I'm behind you.
I said,
Oh,
man,
that's
fuck that
right.
shit.
Yeah.
I said, fuck that shit.
I heard that too, and I was like, oh, one of them is dead.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, or it's gonna
Yeah.
close the door on him.
As soon as Jason went out the door, he closed the door with me and Mark right there, locked her. I was like, man, ain't nothing I can do.
What a racist ghost. Let the white man walk through the door.
I don't know, man. There was a couple other ghosts. There's some ghosts that believe in equality because they was kicking your ass.
They were just- Dude, I went back in. I think it was the same. It was the same game that Margaret yelled at me, and so I went back downstairs because I was like, well, we need to get more evidence before we leave. And lo and behold, not even 2 seconds opening up that basement door and going downstairs to meet up with Mark and Darklight, haunted and killed. And I was like, I'm done. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, son of a, just like, why me? I was like, why? I was like,
See, I had just dropped the crucifix in front of me and got in the corner. As soon as everything started happening, I see you running through the door, closed the door, and you were caught right there in the corner. I was like, Lord have mercy.
yeah,
I told you to get out that basement and let me be down here. And you didn't listen.
I like
Yeah, you
being in
don't
the house,
listen.
man. The house is
You don't
fun.
listen.
Yeah, the whole game is fun. Dying early and quick. Once it disrupt that investigation, yeah. They need to find something you can do as a ghost.
Yeah, like I wish,
That is
like
helpful.
I wish the items can pick up you
You
as
can
a
be
spirit.
You can be
Yeah.
seen on the cameras. I seen Jason one time on the camera when he was a
Oh,
ghost.
wow. I didn't know that.
Well, I wish we could talk into like the spirit boxes or set off the EVP.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
But of course you don't know what kind of spirit you are when you die, so maybe just certain spirits can only mess with those. So I was like, okay, but I was like, man, that'd be cool because I'd be fucking around. I'd be like, oh, I'm in this room. Oh, it's in this room. Oh, it might be in this room.
Yeah, because then we can just warn y'all when it's coming because we see it most of the time.
Yep.
You can be like, man, let's just get out. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Camera.
walking that up and down the hall.
Yeah, we give us something to do.
Bang
as
your
a
head
ghost.
if you need to leave.
Yeah.
Crouch
I mean,
looking
it
social
just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's very it is very irritating when you, especially if you sit in the house or investigate for a good 20-25 minutes, nothing happened.
oh, that's the
And all
worst.
of a sudden something happened, then you're the first one to go. You're like,
Well, see, I think it's
Alright.
more so us not following certain protocol for us to get the ghost to pop out. Like, I know it was one point we had all the lights on, and Margaret was like, well, this ghost don't like when the lights on. As soon as we turned the lights off, that's when shit got real.
Yeah, it got real
Yeah.
quick too.
Yeah.
Right.
And I
Yeah, that's
think
when
Yeah,
that
there's a
motherfucker-
lot of things.
Yeah, that's when that
some
some
are real
bitch said-
serious about being alone as well. Like maybe being on a totally different side and opposite sides of the room.
Right.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we just
Yeah.
not allowing it to like fall into his criteria because usually the ones that hears everybody, we don't have no problems. But the ones that's alone, yeah, we had
Yep.
issues.
And it
Just
does
like
it,
a certain length or distance away from other people.
and that it'll go after like the lowest sanity. So, Jason,
Yeah, we got to make sure we watch the sanity part. That's annoying too.
sanity is the big thing.
Jason being there, he be in the house or whatever haunted spot for the longest by himself, and it's like one of those things where it's like, you might want to come out from time to time.
Yeah.
Let your
Alvin
stuff in.
streamed stuff. Thank you for the follow. And FFE Dewey, thank you for the follow.
Thank
If I said that
you.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Welcome.
for the follow.
Thank you
Thank
guys. Welcome to the podcast. We're talking about our great adventures in Phasmophobia right now. But
the great tortures of Phasmophobia.
it was funny when we were walking through that one house, and I was like, you guys, everybody be quiet. You guys hear that? And I was like, cock. And I was just like, what was that?
I was like, Jason, get out of here.
I'm like, this man. I literally was like, I know he ain't doing that.
It was fucking great.
I also learned from that video I watched. If you hear them touching stuff, like go over there and check to see if they touched it, like have the fingerprints are there and stuff like that.
Do you like
Because
that, Mark?
if it's out,
Do you like that, Mark?
if it's outside of a ghost sighting or whatever, a ghost event, then you'll have a fingerprint. If it's inside of a ghost event, you won't have a
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that was what took us so long in that house.
Yeah.
Because we were in there, and the one where we had to turn off the lights, like we were just like, all we had to do, we had everything figured out. We knew what kind of ghost it was and everything. We just needed to get our last optional thing, which was experience a ghost event. And I was like, dude, nothing's happening. And Margaret's like, oh yeah, they don't like light. And so we turned them all off, and then it's like, bam.
Well, she said that after I said cut the lights off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We turned the lights off. He was over here like, I'm behind you. Where are you going?
I said, fuck that shit.
Light a candle.
It's like,
And
wow.
look, once they said that, I ran in the garage by mistake trying to move.
I never heard it say that before neither. Like it was like dead ass, like super close to us. 'Cause I heard it behind me as well. It was like I'm behind you, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm running towards the door, and like you know how you only got a few seconds before you run out of sprint, which is stupid.
Yeah.
And the door just closed right in front of me.
Fucking, I didn't know paranormal investigators were so like out of shape. My God.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, apparently.
Carrying all this damn equipment and have some type of shape.
So how I've been able to travel farther while sprinting is I'll like tap my shift key. Like in Grand Theft Auto, when you want to sprint forever, you just tap A. So I just was like shift for about a second and then let go.
And then like, oh, that's what I do.
And that works.
I do as well, but it's kind of hard to think about it
when you're
when you're in panic mode. You're like, man, I just want to keep going.
Yeah.
And now that I look back at that stream when it got
hey Summer baby.
Hey Summer baby.
Welcome back. Woo.
I realized you had to turn your light. I had to turn that flashlight off. It got dark light because he had his flashlight off.
Nah, I cut my flashlight off.
Jason's killed me before with his flashlight.
Well, it must have been the flashlight that's on my shoulder because I turned the flashlight off. Now, I don't think the one on your shoulder goes off.
No, it doesn't.
My favorite part is when
the flashlight I had, as soon as that door locked, I got down in the corner, cut my flashlight out there. It was off.
My favorite moments.
You must have seen the one on my shoulder.
My favorite moments are when we're in the hunt. What happened?
Well, I was saying, can we turn the one off on your shoulder?
No, it's odd. Well, it's very dim, but yeah. All I know is my favorite part is when we're in the hunt and you assholes don't stop hitting the radio because the ghost can hear that. And I'm like, stop. I was like, I understand that's a way to find the hunt, but you guys literally hold it down like. I'm like, stop. Just do a tap. Fuck. I'm like, this. It's close to me. I'm like, all right, I'm dead. There's no way they're hearing this shit.
Ghost walking around, you in the fucking closet. He's like, let me check the closet.
Yeah. Nah, one ghost did open the closet on me. I was like, you son of a. When we were upstairs in that one room.
Yeah, that was funny because as soon as she came in, I ran right into the closet right there next to you because she left me alone. And then she came straight after you, and you were right there in the corner.
It's because I left
my came out the other closet.
Yeah, I left my spirit box
figure out
on.
How do we use the crucifix? How do we get it to fucking...
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, hopefully when we play, some pro gets in there.
We should have made that the description up for this podcast. How the fuck do you
Yeah, instead of what's your favorite anime, how does one use a
Yeah.
crucifix? How does one
I,
get how does one get Jesus on your side?
I was he don't want to be on that side because that's something that never worked.
Right.
But
don't
I
know,
mean,
maybe it's
when
a
I
ghost or something.
it must be. But I mean, I was watching the video of the guy that explaining it, of a YouTuber explaining it. He pretty much was like, there's a 3 to 5 meter radius for certain ones and all that, and he'll have more than one cross. So it depends on how big the area is. The bigger the room, the more crosses you got to use, pretty much.
But I
It's
would
all
think
that.
a small house with the one cross should work.
Yeah, because the max you can carry is 2.
Yeah.
I would think the bigger areas would be for more crosses. I
Right.
don't know. Like,
Well,
the only way we can do is just trial and error.
Yeah, we'll have to keep doing that until we figure
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling y'all to go and get the hell out while we was in the house. I was sitting in the corner, had both crucifix on each side. I was like, cut the lights off, and y'all go and let me see what's gonna happen. If it get me, it get me.
Yeah.
But shit, soon we cut that damn light off, that bitch said right behind us, fuck.
Dude, that
I
one
said,
ghost that was turning on the TV scared the shit out of me a couple times too.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
man,
the
that
one I
TV's
told-
loud.
I think that's the one I told to turn the lights off.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass on me.
Maria
Yeah.
Robinson or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one that said that shit. And I was
Man,
like,
that
fuck.
shit was funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, it was. Y'all just came
Yeah,
out.
he showed Mark.
Turn them damn lights off, and she turned off the light, shut the door, and I'm like, yeah, I was just playing, yo. Come on.
Yeah.
It was on command too. That was
Yeah,
funny.
man.
That's the funny thing.
Literally
It was
that
on
seconds,
command.
like she heard me and she said bet and then did everything.
Yeah.
Like,
And then the
anything,
door
no-
slams in front of Darklight's face, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the TV, I ain't gonna lie, the TV turning on was another one I wasn't ready for. Damn static. Popped up. I was like, yeah, ooh.
That was a
updates they add to this game. I need a damn, what's the dude on Resident Evil? I need one of them type of monsters in there.
What?
Nemesis.
Nemesis?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
God. Imagine Nemesis just being in a fucking house like that.
I have imagined it. I played it with that motherfucker walking down the hallways, like, and he won't die when you unload all the
Yeah.
ammo you have in your damn case, and he's still alive. I'm like, what the fuck?
But yeah, they need to add more creatures or ghosts or whatever into the game. It'll make this shit even scary. Just like I was saying
oh
yesterday.
yeah,
Throw in the-
what you doing and what you playing.
I think the scary stuff. I think it needs when it kills you, it needs to be scarier.
I need,
Like-
I need some jump scares. I need a little more jump scares.
Like I want to see like the
Maybe I
face
should
pop
have
up on
scared.
you. Like I want to see like the ghost face pop up and like kill you instead
Yeah.
of just seeing the hands.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
oh,
think
come
Hands
we
on.
come
gotta
up.
keep playing though for that to happen. Though.
Well,
Yeah,
the
that-
thing you got to think about, this game is like MVR too. So could you imagine those hands coming across you? and
Oh yeah,
grabbing your
that's panic attack right there.
yeah.
Man, I
Right.
just got chills on my back thinking about that. Oh, so hey, so are we gonna do like a goal? Monthly
Oh,
goal?
for the VR?
Yeah, so Jason can play Phasmophobia in VR.
Yeah, I can set that up. I'll do that at the end of this podcast. Or I didn't do that. I
Nah,
exited
look,
full screen.
We can put it at. We can do it now, so I can go ahead and donate my $20. So you can do it.
Right. Hold on. Well, it's
I'll
got to be
pay that
bits. It's got to be bits, not dollars.
Don't worry about it.
Well, we gotta make it a good amount now, cause I don't want it to be too easy.
It's gonna be 2,000 bits.
Man, 2,000 bits ain't nothing. Somebody could just spend $40 a piece and be like, bam, 2,000 bits right there.
Right.
That's me. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it too, though. I'm gonna be putting mine on when if it gets there.
Oh well, hey,
So
y'all good luck. We'll let y'all just stay at the house on y'all own.
I didn't get through the training on the VR. I tried the training.
I tried too. I got
Not-
sick.
yeah,
I got dizzy.
You got dizzy.
Yeah,
yeah.
the
You
game.
actually have to.
The
You actually
motion is
have
just
to like,
crazy.
grab-
The motion sickness, yeah.
I was just like, whoa. And then like
It
you're
is
not
rough.
normal walking. You're using your controller to walk. So I'm just like, oh man, this feels weird, like watching myself move, and I was just like, man, it's making me dizzy. Because Skyrim did the same thing to me as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did do that for a lot of games, especially if you play in Resident Evil 7 and all that. I think it does that for a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if like I played the game enough that I would get used to it eventually.
I was
But
just about to say that Alex can play for hours on end and play every game that he can think of, and he won't get sick anymore because he plays it a lot.
Yeah,
I actually
because
used to force myself through the motion sickness and keep playing, and I feel better afterwards.
My sister can't deal with it. My sister, she'll literally feel like she's gotten drunk without drinking, and then the next day feel like she has a hangover. Like it's really, it messes with her equilibrium really, really bad.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does
some
that.
people just can't handle it.
I only used it one time because I was friend let me borrow his, and that was when Resident Evil 7 came out. And I said, nope, not doing that.
Mhm.
That was a scare and essential.
I was just humming to myself. I'm just humming. I'm setting up this little thing, the goal thing.
Oh Lord, he's setting up the gold thing live on stream.
Hey, Mark, thank you for the
Hey,
resub.
thank
You're
you.
right here, so I could tell you to your face.
Mark with the resub.
All right, properties.
That's-
About it.
I
Sitting here for a good minute.
had to literally go back to my Twitch channel just to find that video from yesterday of that scene where I jinxed Mark Dad. I was like, man, how far was this into the game we were playing? That was like a whole 2 hours into the game, just damn
Yeah.
it.
Shit, I didn't realize like each damn contract we did as far as finding a ghost was damn near 30 minutes each one.
Yeah.
Some of them was like 10, 15 minutes. The longest that we had.
Knocked out pretty fast. Those were like 10, 15 minutes.
Right. Those are the ones when we walk the stairs and we walk in the house and find it.
It's the one where you work for them.
Mm-hmm.
And them be them bitch ass motherfucking creatures.
Pictures are a big thing though. They say if we're looking for money, if we're trying to get the money scale up,
That was for you, Viva T.
pictures,
How you doing?
100% all pictures. So we'll focus on that if we need the money.
Well,
Yeah, I saw that they needed me to take pictures
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh well. Taking pictures. Huh?
Hello. I'm doing pretty good tonight. I'm ready to play.
What's up?
Viva T.
I was gonna say Vivity now. Vivity.
Vivity Vivity Boo.
How are you? Bibbidi bobbidi
Boo.
Who?
Yes.
I said boo hoo. Oh snap! My screen messing up as usual.
It's okay.
Ugh.
What
And
the?
it won't be.
Camera ain't cloudy as hell like this webcam.
It's the lighting in there. That's why.
Yeah, you got bright lights.
Strong ass.
Bright light. Bright light.
Vavity.
VT. Vavity.
Vavity.
Okay.
So I was right.
Yes, like that. See?
Yeah,
Vavity.
yeah, we like it. We love it here. You know what I mean? We love it here. But yeah, I was sitting there going back through our old ones from yesterday. I forgot the one that about me running around the couch and playing Ring Around Rosie with the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jason got locked in the house and
Mm-hmm.
he ran into the corner in front of me. I'm trying to get out the door. I just decided to go run around the couch with it, trying to get out the door. Oh damn! Well, we had the ones that Jackal
Oh,
was.
yeah. That's when I went into the other room and hid in the corner and you guys were running around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had to escape a ghost hunt.
Yep.
Jason, he just ducked in one corner. I said, no, let me go around here, around the couch. Every time I got to the door, I grabbed the door and said, nope, let me go back around.
Because when she was done, I went straight for the front door and I said, you were telling me that you were trying to do Ring Around the Rosie, and I kept running out the door, and you just got quieter, and I didn't hear all the rest of it because I just wanted to get out.
Do y'all remember the moments where we actually got good images of the ghost, not the shadow of the ghost, but the actual
Oh
image
no,
of the
yeah.
ghost, and it's just standing there shaking and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like the crucifix made it do that. I'm just sitting.
It
I
might
don't know if
have.
y'all saw me just sitting here pondering. I'm like,
Nah, the crucifix didn't, because I looked dead at the crucifix
trying to
then.
figure out how to use this shit because it's annoying me. I've had it in my hand, I've been killed. I've had it on the ground in front of me, I've been killed. I'm like, how? Like,
Right.
I thought the Lord is supposed to help me.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for the 100 bits. There you go. The first
Thank
100 bits for
you.
the. I did set the new goal down there. So for a Phasmophobia VR stream, there's a bit goal down there, and Vavity has graciously donated 100 bits. Thank you, Vavity, for the 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, here goes Mark. I already see Mark up on his PayPal right now.
Yeah, I can already see. He getting that emotion, boy. I can see him getting emotion real quick.
I was
Like,
dead ass over here like.
he look at that. I can see the light from his phone and his glass.
Like,
He tried, bro. He tried to get it there as fast as possible.
Yeah, if that's the case, tomorrow's stream we'll if it hits the goal tonight, we'll do the stream tomorrow. But we got 19 days to go. We're gonna do it in October, so
yeah,
Spooktober.
Spooky month.
How do I give out bits? Where do you get that from?
You see the little diamond piece and the little chat right there next to the little smiley face. You click that, and then you go to get bits. You can choose whatever logo you want. Of course, I can't donate bits to myself.
How many bits you did it for?
For 4,000 bits.
He boosted that up real quickly.
Hey, DarkLight's idea.
Yeah, he was talking about 2,000. Man, you know that's gonna be real easy. Just all you gotta do is spend 40. Max disappeared.
Even that, $20, really? $20.
I think she muted her mic and everything real quick.
But yeah, $1,500. I mean, for $20 for 1,500 bits. I said, man, you better boost that up pretty quick because anybody just come in and say, "Oh, we're gonna drop out $60 on biddies and go get there."
Right.
I was looking at Mark. I was like, yeah, he gonna do
We
it.
want to see Jason do Phasmophobia. We want to see 2 images. One image of him actually standing around doing it, and the other image of the game.
That's what it will be. It'll be me behind the green screen with the device on.
I would love to see that, man. You better make sure everything out the way because I don't need you falling on shit. In
No, dude. The thing is like my desk space. There's not a lot, but I'll probably just sit down in my chair and do it, and then just use the controller to move around, and then you just see my head looking around.
I was saying, I don't be the one to look on screen and your ass fell over the damn desk.
Well, because if I'm walking in that game, because you can use the controllers to turn left and right, I'll eventually get confused. Well, you'll see me stand like this, and I'll think I'm facing the camera like, "Good job, guys. Good job. It's you. It's all you." But I'm not even pointing at you. So I'll probably just be sitting down doing it. It might just be easier.
Yeah.
Hey, pre-verified. Stream's going good.
Pre-verified.
Yeah. I'm convinced you're following me now. I mean, you guys came to Nova Circuit's Discord and everything at the same time, I believe. So.
How was stream, buddy? I saw you streaming earlier. I was lurking for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the stream. I was sleeping. So. But yeah.
And I think this was your 200 follower stream. Congrats on that, buddy.
Oh, congratulations. 200 followers. Hell yeah, great achievement.
Oh,
you're still streaming now. Nice.
Okay, nice.
Get it.
Just had to stop by and give out some love. That's fine.
Yeah. Everybody go check out Pre-Verified.
Lovely streamer.
Yep, lovely.
Playing those good old Paladins.
Oh yeah. We met Pre-Verified and Paladins. Good times. Great game. Brings us all together.
It sure did, because I wasn't expecting to play it.
Oh, Margaret's back.
The
ghost.
The ghost came and got him.
Oh no, this isn't what do you think? It's ectoplasm.
Ew.
There we go.
The ghost of Jason came and took her screen away.
Yeah.
He's still fucking with her. After having a long night last night, he's still fucking with her.
Yeah, that was this what a great freaking
It won't
days,
stop.
man. I was like, first it was great that we were able to convince you on your stream, Darklight. You were playing Paladins, like, hey man, we want you to come play some Phasmophobia with us. You're like, all right, and I'm like, yeah. And of course, like Joe showing up with his raid.
Raided me at the last minute.
And
I was like, dang.
he clipped where we were all saying we loved him. He clipped that on your thing because we love Joe. Joe's Halcyon's good.
We love everybody. We love everybody.
He cracks me up. That laugh track is fucking top notch, man.
Yeah, it make his channel unique because he does a wonderful job with it.
Only playing horror games
That's
too.
how you tell about when something funny he has like the studio audience laugh and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just funny as hell. That shit make me laugh. I can't help it.
Sorry, a beautiful
It's dope,
woman is
though. It
walking
give you,
by
like,
my
a
computer.
nostalgic type
Maybe.
shit, like on Fresh Prince or Family Matters or some shit.
Shout out to my wife. She's looking pretty.
Hey, Jason's wife.
Saying,
You
hey,
still
baby.
you ain't sent me them cookies.
Darklight says, "Where's his cookies?" She says she doesn't know.
Damn.
She's
Soft, chewy chocolate chip cookies.
oh, he's excited.
What?
He didn't have any. She's taking care of Gus the rabbit.
Oh, I was gonna say, the way you said, the way he said that he's
Not a
excited.
rabbit,
I was like,
bro.
what?
That is a hare. That is not a rabbit.
Oh, it's a hare. Yeah, that's a big boy. Gus is big. Gus is a
Uh,
big boy.
Motherfucker, massive.
When you hear somebody say, "Yeah, I got a pet rabbit," you thinking, "Okay, you got like a little bunny."
Now, this thing's like this big.
Bro, this damn thing is like the size of your forearm.
All right, Vavity, thank you for swinging by.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you for the biddies.
But no, his rabbit is the size of my dog.
Yeah,
Gus is a big boy.
that's I'm gonna. Cause when I first saw him, I was trying to see what the hell is Gus or whatever the fuck he called him. Somebody redeemed it. He brought that big mother. I said, damn! I ain't never seen something that big. A hare, a button rabbit, jack rabbit, whatever you want to call it. I ain't seen
Yeah, I had
nothing
to.
big ever.
I had to remove that because Goko was like redeeming it a bunch, and I was like, I'm not gonna aggravate my rabbit by taking him in and out of his cage like 40 times.
Yeah.
So I took it off.
Whenever he pop in, he gonna redeem the heck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he doing that last night. He kept redeeming some of the stuff. Like, man, come on now.
Oh, don't
know, I'm
worry.
trying-
Wednesday we were playing Paladins, and Crusader was upset because he was just having a bad day in the game, and he redeemed like 200 dabs. So like the whole time during like loading streams, I'm like, and then he's like commenting like, "That's it, keep going," and I'm like, my arms were starting to hurt. I was like, I can't do it.
He was mad. He was like,
I love you, beautiful.
Spain, man. That's funny.
Yeah.
I'll be back, guys.
He
I'm gonna
gon-
go get me more tea real quick. Y'all chat up.
Yeah, last night he just kept redeeming nothing but sound alerts. I was like, man, calm down with that. He just did redeem the back to back to back to back to back to back. I was like, man, look, I gotta try to record these videos so I can put them on YouTube at least.
Yeah, them sound alerts come in handy. Well, depends. You playing Phasmophobia.
Right.
If you do it right, time those moments, yeah, it'll work out. But the way he was doing, he would bam, 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 bam. Soon as one sound alert get done, the next one come on. Soon as that one get done, I was like, and he had about 20 of them back to back. Like, man, come on now. I calm down, go before I cut that off. He talking about something, he trying to scare me. I'm like, you ain't scaring me like that. Everybody else, for as Dean and Diablo and everybody else was doing fine with that. Give it a good long pause in between and do it. But then, and he was just coming. Soon he coming, he was going back to back. Man, come on.
My favorite thing about Goko is his crazy ass stories.
Yeah.
Like they're crazy.
Him actually remembering all y'all damn quotes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Mark's quotes, dude. He quoted every.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I mean,
last night,
Mark's
though.
got a lot of
He
good
was
quotes. Let's be clear. Mark's funny in these games. But he would quote everything Mark was saying. Like Mark has a whole like script of what he said last night.
It's all natural, bro. Like I don't make none of this shit up. It really be how I feel in the game.
It's
How I feel. I I'm getting tired of waiting on this ghost. Hey, listen here, Carolyn, bring your fucking ass out. He pops up.
He pops up.
That.
I'm like, God dang. Because at first, he was doing Jason. He'd go to Mark. He did me 1 or 2 times. And I'm like, and now he called me Uncle Darklight. I said, oh. Because he called Jason Pedro.
Yeah.
Me, Uncle Darklight. He called Mag's second mom.
Thank you,
And
baby.
I don't know what he called Mark. He gave him a name.
Uncle
So I was like,
Uncle Mark. Yep.
Uncle
Yeah.
Mark.
Okay, because I ain't see it. I let this man
I mean,
here.
Goku is what, like 15?
No, Goku
And
is
he's
like
like
18, and he's like
Yeah.
6'7", and doesn't
Yeah,
play
he's tall.
basketball.
He's a tall
Oh, yeah, I
mother.
remember you said like him and his brother.
His whole family, his brothers and sisters, parents are all like, his dad's like 7'2", and his mom's like 6 something. It's like a team of fucking trees, a whole
Literal.
family of trees. The Ints, man, from Lord of the Rings. That's Goku's family. Like literally, Goku's grandpa is Treebeard.
Treebeard. Lord have mercy. Well, I mean, I guess.
I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. I mean, I didn't get any of those.
Yeah, I mean, Margaret hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, so I mean, you're not the only one.
I have. I've seen him once.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
not
don't really
anything.
remember him.
I've seen all of them, and I couldn't tell you
I
what is which.
I love them.
That's me. Like I've only seen him once. Like I run through one time.
Y'all want some lore? I got you. I know like everything about Lord of the Rings.
I doubt it.
No, I've read the Silmarillion, the Tales of Middle Earth, everything.
You over there looking online for that shit? You
No. Let me tell you something. When I read the Silmarillion, because my dad bought it, and my dad's like, "Oh man, this is like prequel to everything." It's like cool. I read that. I was like, "Holy shit! It literally is a Bible." Like literally, it goes in there, and it's just like literally like, "Oh, this was how the elves were created. This is where the wizards came from. This was the wizards' original names. Oh, by the way, the elves they weren't from Middle Earth. They came to Middle Earth to stop Sauron, and Sauron moved to Middle Earth because he was in trouble and didn't want to get in trouble, like didn't want to deal with his consequences, so he wanted to go conquer Middle Earth. All kinds of weird shit. It's crazy. And then all the names they make you remember. The only thing that saved my life was looking at the timeline and the fucking family trees in the back of the book. Only thing that saved me in that book, because I was like, who the fuck is Nor? What the fuck? That sounds weird. It's like, I'm never gonna remember that, and then I have to look in the back. I'm like, oh, this is Aragorn's like third grandpa.
You fucking nerd.
It's crazy. No, man, the lore of Lord of the Rings is amazing. Like all the backstory.
I've never read the books. Like I said, I've only got into it because somebody else was a fan, and I said, you know what? Let me check it out.
So the movies are great. The extended editions are even better because they actually add more. The only thing that upsets me is like the movies did leave out like, I mean, the Harry Potter movies did the same thing, but they left out like some huge characters that like meant a lot to Middle Earth, like Tom Bombadil and all that stuff. You're just like, they never mention him in the movies at all. You don't even know who the fuck he is.
Are you ready for the series that Amazon is doing?
I am, because it's on the second age of men.
Yeah.
And that's like basically like hundreds of years before the incident of any of the ring shit was going on.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. Like I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like it's cool. And the fact that they're putting so much money into it, and that they got like Tolkien's, like they got to get Tolkien's approval, like his son's approval to even put out these episodes. Like he has to go through the scripts, and even though he sold the rights to it, they said you still have yes or no say. And he told him, he's like, this series cannot change lore, or can't change any of the stories, can't change any of the characters. You can add characters, but do not change any of the backstories to any of these characters. You cannot touch those. If you're gonna, these have to be canon. They told him that. He's strict about it. He's like, no, like making this guy, instead of doing this, doing something else. You need to follow their story.
You gotta protect the series, man. I appreciate stuff like that. I wish people would do that with more series.
Yeah, the Tolkien estate. Yeah, the Tolkien estate was like, listen, y'all don't ruin this. They're like, this, you know, we put a lot of time into this. Hey, pre-verified, thank you for the raid. Thank you.
Raid of 6.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, verified.
Oh yeah, verified raid. There it is. Hold on. Technically speaking, didn't they pre-verify it as well because they were here before the raid?
Oh yeah.
Think about that, everybody. I want everybody to sit here and think about that. But thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody to the Nova Circle podcast.
Verified.
Welcome.
What's my man from that show we were watching? What's that shit that just came out recently? He beat the shit out of his son, man. Mark beat his son. Man. He's like, think, Mark. Think.
Oh yeah, what was
Oh.
it? The superhero cartoon thing.
Yeah, man. Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
Man, that was a good show. I'm really.
I have not seen it, so I definitely need to look into it.
Oh yeah, you do.
Did you
Yeah,
watch?
you
Did
got-
you watch Squid Game yet, Mark?
I haven't. I'm gonna watch
Man.
it.
Yeah, same here. I ain't watched it yet. I was
It's
gonna
good.
watch it today. I was gonna watch it today, but I slept in and then had to wake up and take my sister right back to college.
It reminds
That's
me
like
of like Saw and
4
Hunger
hour, 5 hour
Games.
drive back and forth. So.
It's like if
yesterday's stream was sponsored by Don Julio, so it was had his part.
No, it's yeah,
I
no,
was
you gotta
tired
watch it.
yesterday. I got a lot of stuff to watch because I ain't even watched the What If series yet.
Oh yeah, you got to. I'm on the last episode.
Oh, pre-verified, man. We were glad you joined our community. It's great that you joined us playing
Yeah.
Paladins. Like I said, and you've been nothing but great to not only our community but us playing Paladins. It's fun. We're glad we met you, and we're glad
Yeah.
you're a streamer too because
I'm
it's just
glad-
awesome.
I'm actually glad that I sent y'all that way because you would have never noticed Sam or any of them other people till late.
Oh yeah, I
So-
am me, Sam. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
guys, I love the
Oh.
one thing like Paladins ranked community a-holes, but everybody else cool. Everybody else in Paladins, the casual players, no, because man, you go to those ranked matches, you're like, you need to play this
Yeah.
champion, and I'm like, why? I don't want to. We need you to play him. I was like, but I want to be a damage. We can use a damage. No. You need to play this. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, but if we lose and you yell at me, yeah, I was like, if we lose and you're saying, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
bad, I'm like, that is on you, son.
Man, take your ass.
Just stop by us to say hi before I head off to bed. All right, Crispy. Hey,
Hey,
Chris.
Chris.
Chris. Just wonder where my newspaper boy is.
But yeah,
Hope
I
he
was
can
glad
bring
to
me
be
some
able to-
good news.
help her out. Everybody in her community, anybody that's streaming, make sure we all stay connected.
Yeah, no, it's glad. I'm glad to meet all the people in the Paladins community, the everything.
Everybody.
Paladins community, Phasmophobia community has been great to us. Halo
Oh,
was
yeah.
really nice. A couple followers from the Halo community, Call of Duty,
Yep.
everybody. All you guys are
Halo
great. We
was
love
been
all
great.
of you guys.
Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon community's
Yeah.
been great too,
Mhm.
man.
Playing Call of Duty a lot heavier once the anti-cheat kicks in.
I need
Please,
to start
God, yeah.
expanding more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Darklight, your games are great, man. Like I said, my first stream when you were playing the classics, I was like, this is my dude right here. This is my guy. And you were entertaining, man. And then you were playing games that I remember. It's like, holy shit, Comic Zone, this game is
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I
Margaret
think
knows because I messaged her. I literally messaged her. I was just
Yep.
like, you got to go follow this guy. He's great.
I think one
Yeah.
of the next games I'm streaming though is gonna be Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah.
definitely there for that.
6 years since I
Now I'm gonna be honest with you on that. Be careful with the DMCA because some of the music in that.
Damn, dude. The music made that game too, though,
music
man.
was
Yeah, for real.
That's the whole reason why when I was playing Midnight Club Dub Edition, I had to turn the music off. The DMCA they would come after you for that.
Yep.
Never
Dog.
thought about that, and that's another game that the music made it.
Both had fire.
Yeah,
music. I was
YouTube-
Yes,
in that
they
champion.
did.
It's weird for people that put content on YouTube and Twitch because Twitch's rules are a little different than YouTube's as well. Like
Yeah.
when I streamed .hack, I was allowed to play the music from the game on Twitch. There was no issues with it. It passed DMCA and everything. But when I put that stream on YouTube, boom, copyright.
It's about the
strikes.
recording.
Yeah,
As
they
long as
were
it,
like,
like-
oh, this, and then it was like some composer, and I couldn't tell who his name was because it was all in Japanese writing. And I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, yep, they are flagging this video, so any money you make. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, good. I'm not making any money on this video, so joke's on you, scrubs.
I had to learn it too because of the simple fact that once you reach 1,000, you got to be able to turn all that off.
Yep.
Right.
Because it'll be certain points in like
It don't make sense though, man. Like if I bought this game, I can't control, especially Def Jam Fight for New York. I highly doubt you can turn just the audio off on a PlayStation 2 game.
Right.
I haven't been on it in a while, but
I'm pretty sure there's an option, or man, I don't know, man. You can't mute that game.
I don't want. That's what
There's
I'm saying.
some
I
good
don't
banter back and
Yeah.
forth during the fights. You
Man,
need that.
it's
So,
Nah, I mean, you can probably
Nope.
just let it play and see now,
Home
because
fronted shit.
Yeah, Twitch might send you a warning. Then again, it might just let you pass and not care. So,
I
Man,
wish
but
Twitch
I
was
would
like
just say be
YouTube or
careful with it.
Facebook.
if Twitch send me anything, I'm gonna say you need to refer to EA Games.
Yeah, I think I
Mhm.
wish Twitch needs to be more like Facebook, where you can actually play music, but you can't just be quiet. Like you actually have to be talking
Right.
during it. Like the Facebook doesn't want you just sitting there and just
Like
being
streaming
quiet,
it, pretty
yeah, and
much.
just like listening to it.
Like
They want you
whole game,
interacting
just
and
like that.
talking.
Like,
Yeah, they want you
right.
to. You got to be
You can't
talking and
interrupt
stuff.
it.
I think
Cause even when,
Twitch
I
is
don't know,
leaning
even when I
towards
was
that.
talking, Facebook muted my entire stream, even though I was talking.
Yeah, no, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. If Facebook usually doesn't do that. It's
Facebook
weird.
is very touchy. Facebook,
I
even
don't
with
know.
my Pamper Chef business, they banned somebody because the pies that they posted, the picture of the pies that they posted, literally, if you looked at it right, looked like boobs.
Yeah.
And
Woo!
it got flagged, and it was two pies, and she posted it. This woman posted it in her group
How big were
because
they?
they were just little pumpkin pies, man, with little it had
Got banned off Double D pies. Man.
Yeah.
really, like they are so sensitive. It is ridiculous. Like I cannot believe it. 'Cause we
Like
got
I
a
said,
warning saying, "Be careful what you post," because
Yeah,
I just like that
but
everything gets COVID flagged now. Like I could post like a photo of me at like the beach, and then I still get a
yeah,
make sure you research COVID-19. I'm like, I got it, dog.
man, I ain't say shit about no
Yeah.
damn COVID.
Look at this beautiful weather we're having today. Make sure you do
COVID.
your information on COVID. And I'm like, okay, Facebook, calm down.
But yeah, I mean, at first, before all this DMCA shit started hitting, Twitch was bumping with the music. They was
Oh, I
allowing people
know.
to do anything.
Oh, I know.
And
Yep.
now once that got ridiculous, it's just said, well,
I guess it's
Yeah.
because people are making money off their streams now. So they
it's
don't want
what it is.
Yeah, and those recording studios, because a lot of the artists, it's not even the artists, it's the recording studios. Because a lot of artists are like, "Hey, play my music," but then like
Yeah.
the recording studio's like, "Nah, bro, we need that cheddar."
I mean, it's free
Yeah.
publicity, man. You trying to get stuff out there.
And that's
I
what I'm
guess-
saying. Like, why are you coming for small streamers? Even if you got 30, 40,000 people watching you, I mean, who gives a shit if X gonna give it to you? It's playing, bro. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's playing, man. RPX is playing, but it's not like what I made is gonna matter. Like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Hey, come on, man. Like, it ain't
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, once I started playing that midnight club, I said, shit, let me bump to this. I'm driving and racing, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Let me turn this shit off before them EMCA start coming in and shit. I was gonna be pissed.
It just killed the
Yeah.
experience.
Cause now I'm
Yeah.
scared to even try to post any of that on YouTube. Cause I was like,
Right.
"Damn, this ain't gonna work.
So, like,
I already know
I think what you
YouTube
have
flag
to-
everything.
What would you do in order to counteract that? With getting in touch with the record company?
Yeah, you gotta file
Yeah,
a
you gotta
complaint
get-
and reach out to them.
Hmm.
And you know that record company ain't gonna answer you. They're like, "Listen, I just got
That's
that
what I'm
money from you."
saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just need one or two people. Like, I wish it was just one contact you can call, like one EA
Yeah, 'cause
representative.
I would just
you
be
gonna have
like,
to sit there and go through 100 different people just to get somebody to be like, hey, okay, let them go. Let them go.
I'm like, why are you guys
Right.
acting like I'm Napster or something? Like, calm the fuck down.
Exactly.
Oh, for those youngins, Napster was something we used to use back in the day to steal music.
Way back.
Way back in the day.
Wait,
Them
Well, we was
LimeWire
using
phones,
Windows Media
LimeWire.
Player and LimeWire
Yep.
and all that shit.
LimeWire.
Pirate
That's
Bay,
how you got free music, free movies.
Oh yeah, the good days,
A
guys.
lot of viruses.
It took
Yeah.
it took the whole day to download said songs.
It did.
but you got those
They
songs.
downloaded.
Yeah.
Then you had the CDs that had over like 500 songs on it because you got
Yeah.
the yeah,
MP3 players.
and your
Five
MP3
megabit
CDs.
song taking 30 minutes to download. Bro. That's crazy time.
I remember the CDRs or CDRWs, whatever one you wanted.
Yep.
The CDRs you couldn't rewrite over it, but the CDRWs you could. So
Mm-hmm.
I had like the
Yeah, I
same
was taking
CDRW
credit
disc.
and shit.
Oh yeah. I had the same CDRW because I was a poor kid and couldn't afford it. So I was like, all right, new music, gonna go ahead and rewrite over this, and then like have new music to listen to.
I'm gonna throw myself under the bus here, but when Jeff got my laptop, no lie, I was looking for the CD-ROM.
Oh my god.
And he was
CD-ROM.
like,
Ugh.
where? He was like,
Ugh.
where have you been? He's like, no laptop nowadays comes with that. I was like, stop it. I was like, yes, they do. He
Those
was
are for
like,
you, pre-verified. The
he was
tabs
like,
are for you.
no. I was like, holy cow.
He
man.
giving out 2 of them. He gave out 2. Pre-verified did 2 now.
Yeah, I did. I did 2 babs. I did the left and the right.
Oh, okay.
But,
I ain't seen but that. I ain't seen about that one. Up, they go Bruce. They go Mark. Up, they throwing them in there.
Here it goes.
They finna tie your ass out.
Just getting prepared. But I remember when I bought my pre-built PC before the one I have now. I bought a pre-built one, and it didn't come with the DVD drive. You know, this was in 2016, 2017. I bought it, and it was a good machine. Well, it came with no DVD drive, but the drivers for the PC came with a CD, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what?
That's
okay,
funny.
so I had to like buy an external because the Ethernet wasn't working on it. So I was like, shit, I actually need to literally download the Ethernet drivers. I was like, are you kidding me? So I like
really want to know their thought process when they were packing that up. What they were thinking.
It's called I bought an iBuyPower PC, and that's what happened. All right.
You know what?
So,
You know what? Fuck you.
it was on sale though. It was on sale on.
Fuck you. Because I got an iPod Power PC and it's been doing me good.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't. It was a great PC. I just thought that was fucked up that they pulled that.
I know that little snide comment.
No, I liked it. I literally liked it. But eventually, I needed to stream. I still have that PC. It's actually upstairs in the attic. I just I bought a new one.
It no better. That didn't make it no better.
I bought a new
I still
one.
have it, but it's in the attic.
Just sitting up in the attic.
No better.
Well, I was gonna turn it into the actual streaming PC and just have the one that I'm on now be the gaming one, and just use that to stream stuff. But I don't have the room in my office for it, and it would just make it super hot in here, and I don't want to deal with that.
And CyberPower PC is pretty decent. Like I said,
they are. You just gotta be
not
smart.
over.
You just gotta know what you're putting into it. Like when you're reading the specs of it, and make sure you're paying the right price for it.
Yeah.
Like mine was good. Like if I sell that stuff now, I'll be super rich because the cost of PC parts now is fucking stupid.
I know, right?
So
It's crazy.
Just said your guys' graphics card like almost triple the price at what you guys paid for.
yeah, like so my current video card, which is the 5700 XT, that I bought it at 420. Blaze it up. When we bought it I bought it at 420. I'm going online. People are buying it like used for like 800. And I'm like, dude, I just doubled my profit. So
I bought mine for I bought a 2060 for 334. 334. Shout out home. Currently going for 630, I think.
damn.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, it.
Mine go no time soon.
I mean, I'm keeping mine though. I'm happy with what I have. Like I don't need to upgrade mine right now because mine's running everything fine. I mean, if I want ray tracing, I'll get the 30 series, or the 60. Or if I want to stay on Team Red, I'll do like the 6800 or something.
I just want a card that'll let me run 1440, 144 frames.
Yep. That's exactly what my card does, and it makes me happy. So.
I really don't too much care. Like I said, this is my first pre-built.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is pretty much add RAM and storage to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Most of my games are gonna be on my PlayStation or Nintendo 64 or Xbox. If it can run those games, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built my own. I mean, it's going on 3 years strong.
Yeah, this one
I wanted to buy.
I tried to build it, but then that's when the pandemic hit and all the damn parts were high as
Me too.
Yep, Margaret was
That's
good.
why I
The
wanted
same.
my laptop. Yep, and that's why I decided instead of doubling the price for my PC, I just went with almost equally the same thing, just in the laptop.
And Margaret got a 30 series graphics card in her laptop.
Yeah.
So like she got it made, and that was a good choice by her husband too, because Jeff was just like, let's just do this.
That's decent.
And now she has a super gaming PC.
Get my parts like bit by bit. Like I spent the whole year buying all my parts because I just.
What's the best game that I've ever played that was anime? Dot Hack, the Dot Hack series, all day, every day.
I don't think I ever played
that
anything.
was anime.
Dot Hack GU series and the regular Dot Hack series is definitely my favorite anime games. Heck, the Sword Art Online ones aren't too bad. The only thing that upsets me with those is some of them aren't canon. So I was like, why am I wasting my time playing this game when the story's not
What's
canon?
your favorite anime game?
Hate to be cliche and go with Dragon Ball Z, but I did like
Budokai 3 was
Dragon
my
Ball
favorite.
Fighter.
Mm-hmm. I
Just
wasn't
saying, Dragon Ball Fighter.
Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball
But I ain't
Budokai
played
3
that
was
yet.
my favorite, and Budokai 2
Yeah,
was really good too.
Budokai 2 and 3 were pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
can't
like.
form
I did
my opinion,
not.
'cause I don't know.
I did not like the Tenkaichi ones, like the Budokai Tenkaichi, whatever. I wasn't a fan
Is
of
that
those.
the one where you had to like you were like flying around the whole?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Budokai 2, you flew around and like went to your missions and all that stuff, which I didn't mind. And plus,
Like during
I
the
used to
battle.
like. No. Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't like the. Like I said, I didn't play the Tenkaichis. My brothers did, but I was like, I don't like this shit.
He said the
Oh
Naruto
yeah, the
games are pretty
Ninja
good too.
Storms or whatever. Those games are great. When
Yeah.
Tyrone lived with me.
Actually watch Naruto. I need to actually watch Naruto before I play the game.
See, we need to
Never
send you a
played it before.
website.
Oh,
that
you got a long time to go, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna send you a list of
I
the
got it.
filler
Filler joint.
episodes. Yeah, because there's a lot of filler episodes in Naruto. Might help you speed through that process.
Yeah, once I
Especially in
find
that.
out what it
I'm gonna
was,
tell you now. Do not watch. If you watch Boruto, it ain't nothing but a recap of what's of the original series.
Oh wow.
At least to a certain point.
What about you, pre-verified?
I haven't even got to it.
What about you, pre-verified? Nah, dude, yeah, Dragon Ball, man, the Budokai games were so amazing. I can still remember like the theme music of flying around in Budokai 2.
Yeah.
I usually hum it every once in a while. Good game.
But
But yeah,
like I said,
like Jeff said,
if I had to say, probably within the last 10 years of any anime games, that would actually be kind of hard to choose.
like I said, Dot Hack for me, those games were great.
I'm trying to think. Do you
Yep, Dragon Ball Fighters. The what?
I mean, yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter, yeah, but that was because that was what's his name said, Jeff said. But I mean, probably if you were to wipe that out, you couldn't really choose within the last 10 years, unless you're a Jump Force fan.
I was just about to say Jump Force was pretty decent.
It looked good. That game looked good. Like
It
stunningly
It
looked
was
pretty.
good.
My favorite part was when you could be Yugi and you can fucking summon the Dark
Oh, dang,
Magician and the Dark
Yeah.
Magician girl on some homies, man. You're just Yugi standing back there with your dual disc like a badass motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, Seto Kaiba bringing out the blue
Yeah.
and white dragon.
dude, that
and
shit was cool. Like your ultimate
Exodia,
moves.
Life of the Sky Dragon.
Oh yeah, your ultimate moves were badass and they were visually stunning in that game.
Go back to
Game wise
the,
though, fighting wise, wasn't a big fan of it, but visually that game was great and the story thing sucked.
Now I probably could say God Eater if you ain't played that yet.
I have not played God Eater. But not like I said, Dot Hack games, I will always love those games. Those are fun.
Yeah, I can't remember shit about it. I played those when they first came out.
Yep. I just like how it had like it was like you were a normal person. You logged into a computer and logged into the world. There was emails. It was all AI because it was and all that stuff. But it was awesome.
Doing Matrix and anime.
Mm-hmm.
We can't. I know I'm a little older. Well, I'm the same age as everybody.
I mean, pretty much.
Have we forgotten about?
What? Yeah, I
Huh?
can't hear you.
Have we forgotten about Dragon Ball Z Final Battle?
No.
That one was pretty hard. That's probably one of my favorites.
I ain't played. I don't think I ain't played that one.
Dragon Ball Final Battle?
I don't think I played that one.
I haven't played it. I know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I've never played that one.
It was Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. It was I think it was one of those joints where you had to have like the little disc to flash your American PlayStation, so it'll show that it's Japanese. Then you can drop that Japanese game in there and play it. But that was like way back. I was like 12, 20 years ago.
Back in the day.
I can't remember that one. I heard so much about it, but I've never got around to playing it. I
It was
think
a really good game. It was a damn good game actually.
I think even Fist of the North Star had their own little game series too, but it was like a real simple game, and it was almost like it was almost like Dynasty Warriors, like where you just Kenshiro and you just punch the shit out of everything.
Hey, Dynasty Warriors was a pretty good one too.
Yeah, but they didn't. That wasn't based off an anime. That was just Dynasty Warriors. But Dynasty Warriors, all those were
You
easy
would
and fun.
think it would.
Has anyone ever spoiled any anime series for you? Not spoiled, but like.
Shit.
Oh, Darklight's like, yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been spoiled by an anime series. Somebody spoiling a whole anime series.
I remember the first time someone ever spoiled Dragon Ball for me when I was in 3rd grade. This is how long ago. I had a friend named Chris McCoy.
Well, hold on. If you talking about back then for Dragon Ball, doggone well, if you weren't watching it on a computer, you had to wait a whole month before you got the new episode.
Well, he had the VHSs. For those that don't know what VHSs are, those are tapes that you put into this thing called a VCR.
Making us say,
Really at that point.
But it's
that's how long ago.
Right?
So my friend had it. My friend had all the series, and I was the first time I ever was watching Dragon Ball. I was watching it on Toonami, and he was just like, oh yeah, don't worry. Frieza dies, gets cut in half. Goku goes Super Saiyan. I was like, what the fuck is a Super Saiyan? He's like, oh, golden hair, powerful. I was like, what? And then he told me about Trunks. I was like, who the fuck's Trunks? He's like, Vegeta's kid. Vegeta and Bulma get together. I'm like, boom. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
I think at that point I had a friend like spoiled it for me like that, but it wasn't that bad because you wanted to like see it happen. Like, I knew he was gonna cut Frieza in half, and I knew about the Trunks coming back and killing Frieza again. And I'm just like, okay, I'd rather see it again.
Right.
See, I wasn't into anime, but my friend across the street from me, if we didn't watch it together, he would run over and tell me before anything was Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
He would come running over trying to tell me. I'm like, don't tell me.
Yeah, I
have my VHS tape Dragon Ball Z.
That's funny because me and my wife last time we went yard selling, which was a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, we went out in someone's garage. They had a bin of old VHSs and they had some Dragon Ball. They had the Garlic Jr. movie on VHS and all that stuff. I was like, oh my god, so this is great. What a gold mine.
I got it, but I don't have a VHS to play it. So.
Yeah,
we have one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can find a VCR somewhere.
Now you just got to find apps and other websites to go to get them all.
It's a DVD and VHS like combo now. You can buy it.
I wish they would bring Garlic Jr. back. I miss that little shit.
They do still got him back, don't they?
Did they? No, they never brought him back. He's been gone.
I think they brought him back.
He's been back twice or 2 times. He's been around twice. The first time he was around, then the second time he came back.
Oh no,
because that was while Goku.
They brought him back early on in the Dragon Ball Super series.
Oh, did he?
That's when,
he was a little kid, wasn't he?
Huh?
Was that Garlic Jr.? That wasn't Garlic Jr., was it?
Wasn't that Garlic Jr.?
No.
I think that was Garlic Jr. Early on in the Dragon Ball Super series, right when they was trying to, when Beerus finally wakes up. He trying to fight the Super Saiyan God. I think it was early on. After that, they stopped showing him.
Oh, okay.
That's when the tournament power and all that started coming in.
They basically made him like a little joke and shit. He was a little kid just trying to get the Dragon Balls and summon the Dragon.
Because then he part of a little crew that got shrunk as kids.
Is that Garlic Jr.? I don't think that's Garlic Jr.
Garlic Jr.
No.
Garlic Jr. What?
What, Jeff?
Huh?
I thought we heard Jeff in the background.
You probably do hear Jeff in
we
the
are
background.
talking about the same Dead Zone movie, right?
Huh?
Garlic Jr.
He can't hear the stream. I don't think he's watching the stream.
I can't remember shit.
Now I gotta go Google it.
Y'all need to Google that because I don't think that's Garlic Jr.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
that's Pilaf. Yeah, thank you. It's not.
Oh, Pilaf. Okay, so. Well then, shit.
Because I think the last time we had Garlic Jr. was when Frieza and Goku just killed Frieza and he was stuck in space and he was gone, and Gohan and them were came back, and then Garlic Jr. did his stupid shit again because the guy didn't learn his lesson the first time.
Why the fuck does he look like Garlic Jr.?
I don't know. Maybe they're cousins.
They gotta be the same species.
But I was like thinking back about that. I was like, dude, loved the Garlic Jr. series. But then I was like always thinking, because I was young when I remember first watching that series, I was like, dude, Garlic Jr.'s over here talking some mad shit, but he has no idea Goku's Super Saiyan now. And if Goku shows up, that motherfucker's screwed. I was just like, I want to throw that out there.
If I remember correctly, didn't he like hold his own against us? No, that was the.
Okay, well, no. From now, what I'm just reading, it says, no, never mind. Yeah, he disappeared. He literally disappeared from the
All right,
whole damn.
let's start it
series.
now on Twitter. Hashtag bring back Garlic Jr.
Hey, you know what? We never know. They do got a movie in the works, so.
He was, and the thing is like with the whole like the new bad guy. I think it being like what is it, Moro, or whatever. I think it's his name. Moro's not more of a power level guy. He's a magic user like Majin Buu. So I was like, Garlic Jr. was a magic user too. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Now, I think here's the thing about this whole Dragon Ball series. They need to try to find a way to redeem Gohan.
They
You
slapped him
can't
down
go
so hard.
from
Badass
you cannot go from that Cell tournament, that Cell fight, all the way to his weak ass F9 in the damn Tournament of Power. You cannot do that.
They had the opportunity to do it in the Tournament of Power. Like they had
That's
the
what I'm
opportunity.
saying.
How the fuck do you make him the leader of this group? He puts everybody together, and then he basically turns into Pat Riley with the Heat and Goku and everybody else play while he's on the like. Come on, man. It's stupid, man. And don't get me started on that Great Saiyan man, dumbass.
I hear
Oh,
Jeff in
Please
the
don't get me started
background.
on that. Please
But
don't get me started on that.
I mean, they just literally just like snatched that from us.
My man went from taking Cell out with a dead arm to running with his books to catch class. Like
Right? When he can instant
'Cause
transmission his ass right into the classroom.
It was the whole aspect of you just had Goku a Super Saiyan and his mom who was just human. You had that hybrid aspect. Just made him act more powerful. They should have just made Trunks the same fucking way. Almost, because it's pretty much the same damn thing. But I was like, man, this is some straight up bullshit when they brought it.
that scene on Super when he finally got everybody together and he got the group together and it was like he got Piccolo and Piccolo's like, all right, Goku, I got him for you, and they finally did their sparring session. I was like, man, this is probably gonna be the best scene ever.
What's
And
Goku's
still
highest
didn't
power he's reached?
Goku's highest.
Ultra
What's
Well,
Goku's
we
highest
going off.
power
If
he's
we
reached?
going off by anime, it's Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. But
It's the Ultra
I thought
Instinct.
too. But
And
doesn't
then,
he not go fully Ultra Instinct though? Doesn't
yeah,
he like
he went.
stop
He
right
went full.
at the point of it?
He went for it.
Yeah, in the
And-
Broly movie, he went full for sure.
Nah, he didn't. In the Broly
No,
movie, he
maybe
didn't.
No,
that's
he
what I
did.
was
Yeah,
thinking.
in the Broly movie, he didn't go Ultra Instinct. He just went Super. He went Super Saiyan Blue and God, right?
Yeah, they teased that whole little transformation when
That's
he was
what
getting his
I was
ass
thinking
whooped.
of then. That's what I
But
was
in
thinking
the
of.
Tournament of Power, he went full Ultra Instinct
Okay.
at the end in that final match with Jiren.
Jiren. Yeah,
Them
Jiren's a
final
badass
moves,
motherfucker, man.
That motherfucker right there.
Dude,
But
Finally,
then
Yeah,
they
coming
found
back.
somebody that can come up and
Oh yeah.
test it strong
But
enough
see,
to keep him as a
I can't wait till they do something to bring that back because y'all have to think about it. Early on in that whole series, they said that the what are those? The guys, the Amaranth, whatever they call those,
Manga as well, man.
they wiped out a couple of other planets already beforehand. And then 17 wished for all that shit to come back. So I want to see that whole series on what the hell they gonna do with that.
They might have definitely brought back some worlds that they had already destroyed.
That they destroyed. So I was like, man, I can't wait to see this. This gonna be some shit.
I'm still holding on to my theory about on Universe 6. You remember the moment where Vegeta was talking to the younger, what was his name? Was it Cabbage? One of these damn
Yeah, Cabbage. Nah, yeah.
But he was talking to. He's like, man, you should really meet my master one day. You act a lot like him. You'll like him, and something like that. I just feel like Universe 6 is probably some alternate version of Vegeta or even King Vegeta.
Yeah, it is because of the simple aspect. We got an alternate version of Frieza, who was the god of destruction.
Exactly.
So I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But
Surprised me.
yeah.
Frieza.
Vegeta, which would be crazy because like that'll fuck up Vegeta so bad.
Frieza kind of gained some respect on my end in the fucking Tournament of Power, because that motherfucker does not change. Frieza's gonna be the same asshole he always is. In the Tournament of Power, he was still doing Frieza shit to win.
The whole time, I said, man, no, don't trust him.
Yeah, dude, Frieza just did Frieza shit.
They really redeemed him completely, especially when him and Goku were going head to head with Jerry. When they redeemed that whole scene, I was like, God damn, these two going at it. How you got chemistry between these two? They always fought each other and pretty much killed them.
And the best part is Frieza still hates Goku. They're not friends. Frieza's like, I fucking hate you still. I want to kill you still.
And Whis ass, he made him whole again. I was like, this motherfucker.
But
well, I
know
mean,
how
you
it
know.
is, man. In order to, you gotta have an adversary. You know, if you don't have any enemies, get some.
Now, I hope, cause from this new trailer with this CG shit they got going on, a lot of people have been telling me that there was a point in that trailer that Goku was training with Broly on Beerus' planet. I hope they doing so with Broly this time.
Well, no, they got to, because at the end of the movie, they had to.
Yeah.
They finally did him right. He ain't just a fucking crazy ass screaming,
Yeah.
Well, from that movie, he wasn't even non-canon. He was just a straight up, I hate Goku because he cries so goddamn much.
It was so stupid, bro. Like, I'm glad they gave him substance with this movie. Like, it's a meaning behind the way he acts now with this movie.
Yeah. They actually made him extremely awesome.
Oh my god, what's up, Ding Ding?
They made him awesome.
Hey, Ding Ding.
Make him canon, bring him into the series.
Yeah.
He can probably be one of those anti-heroes where he's good and bad depending on the situation.
Dude, that.
Well, I mean, because technically they actually, if you think about it, they actually did Kefla, I think, in the Tournament of Power. She was pretty much a female version of Broly.
Yep.
I mean, she wasn't bad. She was a good person. It's just she got pissed off.
Yeah, but you see, when she went berserk, she started hitting everybody.
Yeah. So I mean, but she ain't never trained either. They explained that she ain't never trained in that whole series, but they knew how powerful she was because she lost control.
Such a dope moment, bro, to finally have more Saiyans than just the 2 to 5 that we know of.
Yeah.
Like this is there's a whole planet full of Saiyans.
Maybe bringing them planets back with that wish might bring back some more Saiyans.
I wonder if they're gonna do something with Frieza, because Frieza's to the point where Frieza can't get to that level of Goku in them. Like, and even like when Frieza got that ass smacked again, having to hold off Broly while Goku and Vegeta were fucking up their fusion. Like, I was like, dude, what are they gonna do with Frieza? Frieza knows that he can't beat Goku now, right? Like, at all, like in a fight.
He shall. They
go because he did his training and he told us about his transformation into the gold suit, which makes him up there with Goku. I don't think it's as powerful as Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, but see, that was before that was before he even went Super Saiyan Blue, before Goku became Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
Because if you pretty much go back to the Resurrection F, the movie, that whole time for him to learn that Goku was training, he didn't even know what Goku was doing.
We're good, man. Thank you for the high praise.
Once he pretty much figured out that, damn, he made it beyond a whole nother level.
Yeah. I still think at any point though they can just write in.
But they gonna try to probably boost him up some more.
Yeah.
Or
making a transformation or absorbing somebody or some shit like that.
I think Frieza's gonna train to become a god like that Ultimate Universe Frieza.
It would be pretty dope to see.
No, they probably wouldn't do that with him.
Because Frieza was already known as a planet destroyer.
Yeah, but I think they gonna get that to either Vegeta, because
I think Frieza is gonna be like, fuck it, I'll fight Vegeta for that position.
Because if they decide to ever end this whole Dragon Ball series, I guarantee you, I know one thing they gonna do. They gonna probably end up having Vegeta and Goku go at it one last time.
Right.
And that's gonna be the shit.
Well, because Goku's gonna want to see, because Vegeta's training to become the new god. So Goku's gonna be like, I want to see how powerful you got, and they're gonna have one big, huge duke out fight.
Hear me out. Vegeta finally gets him, knocks his ass off his fucking pivot, and Vegeta is finally the king of Saiyan.
There you go. That'd be
They're
good
gonna,
too.
they're gonna happen. That's gonna
That'll
happen.
piss off so many people.
I swear it's
I was
gonna happen.
about to say
It's
that's
gonna
not gonna
happen.
set well with a lot of
Man,
people.
Vegeta need his redemption, man.
We're doing good, ding 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 ding. How was your stream, by the way?
Like,
Let us know in chat. How was your stream?
Yeah, that would be the redeeming moment for him.
like him.
I hope they
he
do more
he
with
goes into that slot of God of Destruction, and maybe Goku becomes what Whis is. That way, they both have to still coexist with each other. It could end like that as well.
Yeah.
To the point. I mean, that's one way for them to.
Get off so bad, bro. Yeah, man, we're gonna leave Goku here as Whis for you, man. I mean, it could be like
What I was thinking also is if they're gonna bring Gohan back, like because I know.
Go ahead, they might make Goku a part of those what the Supreme Angel, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's what Whis is, right?
No,
the
daddy one.
You talking about the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other,
You talking about the one that answers to what's his name?
To the zeros.
Oh, nice thing.
Whatever the fuck they call them. He might make.
You know he's super cool with him too, so it could happen.
That's what I said. So I have a feeling they're gonna push him up to that point. Because he
Can I
be
just say
playing with him.
something? I know a lot about Dragon Ball Z, and I've really never sat down and watched it.
Well,
and I know
your
a
husband. Because your
Your
husband.
My whole crew over here
your
is
army.
nothing but Dragon Ball Z. My whole tribe.
Yeah, I understand that, ding ding.
But like, I've never really sat down and watched it, but I know almost everything. And
So on that,
who's who, and
so on that theory with the Vegeta and Goku, I think because we all want them to redeem Gohan, I think they just make Gohan that powerful Saiyan again. The thing that also is missing from the series is Piccolo. I think Piccolo is key to Gohan becoming powerful again because Piccolo's his dad pretty much. And Piccolo's been absent too. Like Piccolo has not been around as much. He's like almost like the side character.
That's his real father.
Yeah.
That's a dad. Technically, Piccolo has been reduced to a damn stepdad.
Hey man. Yeah. Piccolo was the man that stepped up.
Because if we go back to that CG trailer, who was teaching Pan to fly? Probably Piccolo. Because that was Pan early on in the little baby Pan. That was her early on in the video, in that trailer. So she probably been trained by Piccolo to fly and fight. So who knows? Because Piccolo is training damn near everybody.
That's what they pretty much made Piccolo, just a fucking trainer.
I think he's the key of bringing Gohan back to someone relevant.
Yes, I hope so.
In the
we
Tournament
need
of
him back.
Power, Gohan had to get Piccolo to get stuff anyway, so he needs
require justice.
Maybe Piccolo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe Piccolo has to die for Gohan to actually reach the level he needs to.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't tease like, oh, I'm angry, and then he practically almost hits his own Ultra Instinct level against Cell, and then they're like, oh, by the way, he a little bitch in this next series.
And I feel like they gotta be teasing something because, like, even during the Tournament of Power, you just felt like, okay, something's gonna happen with Gohan.
Yeah, something's got to happen with them.
Something got to.
Because we've seen this. We've seen this kid.
Because they teased it. They also teased it when he went against Goku for training.
Bro, that's my.
That whole time they teased like Gohan can do something. But it's like he's just sitting back, just using his brain for the matches. He ain't even trying to go power.
I feel like maybe they gotta be building it up as one of that perfect warrior that can use his brains and strength or some shit, man.
Like
it's gotta be
Gohan. Gohan become the next savior of the planet or something.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Because man, we seen his potential, and he probably that's what I was. So when during the Tournament of Power, I thought how it was going to play out was people were going to be dying around him, or quote unquote dying, and then he just that makes him snap like the Cell saga, where he's like, no, my friends are dying. I need to pick it up. It's my fault. Boom, back to what he was, and then go fucking dominate these fools.
Yeah,
but nah.
I was hoping he would see Piccolo or Goku actually lose or die or something worse or something like that. It tips him over, and he. Like it would have made more sense. I mean,
Piccolo spits out an egg, making Piccolo the third.
Spits it out right in his throat.
Hey, it might happen.
But dude, Goku has so many different transformations. Can we get Gohan one? I mean, even Vegeta, he's got that one transformation that just took his hair to dark blue instead of light blue.
Shit, that whole moment of him going Super Saiyan God in the Broly movie. That was a shocking moment for Vegeta.
But
Cause we didn't think he.
I still feel like it should have been more. Like, why is it?
Yeah.
Why is Vegeta always? Why is Goku right here and then Vegeta's like
Every time too, and
every
and
time?
Vegeta's had more training than Goku all of his life. He was born a warrior.
Yeah, but
Every
I
time.
think Goku challenges. If you think about it, Goku has the most challenges of who he's fighting, the strongest fighters.
Plus, all
Because
he
technically, if you
grew up fighting as well. If you go back to the Dragon Ball series,
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think Goku also he know the difference between life and death. I guess in a way,
and
by him
also the
being
way you also got to
so.
think that Vegeta had time to actually train with other Saiyans and understand his heritage, understand who he is, whereas Goku
Yeah.
just jumped right into Earth and just had this overwhelming just feeling to fight and beat people and didn't understand why. So
But also another thing, like I said, with Goku, he had more to fight for. That's probably what makes him much more powerful because
he had a lot more.
you had
It wasn't like if we lose, we lose. You know, it wasn't
yeah.
all right, man, I lost. Nah, bro, like we all lost.
Because that's kind of like saying Bardock. That whole moment when in the Dragon Ball movie, he was defending his Earth by his damn that planet, the same planet by his damn self. He probably could have went beyond what he was if he knew about all these different power levels. No,
What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about
you
video game. It was
yeah,
a
you
video
brought
game
that up.
moment where he went Super Saiyan.
But he ain't never went straight up Super Saiyan. But yeah,
was,
Goku just have more to fight for. He got kids, a whole fucking planet, friends. You see how powerful you see how powerful he even in Ultra Instinct. That motherfucker Jiren shot that blast at at his friends. Oh, he went ham like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Fuck that! You ain't for do this shit."
So out of the newer characters of Dragon Ball Super, who are your favorite characters? Like for the new characters?
Out of the
What?
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, just all the new characters that was introduced from Super. Yeah.
I think Jiren needs to make a comeback immediately.
Jiren is top notch. That's number one.
Dude, I fell in love with him because, dude, he just was just like, did not care, straight face the whole time. He's like, listen, I know I'm better than you. And that's like a badass motherfucker. He's just like, listen,
Hey, man,
listen.
if y'all don't think Hit was one of the best players, new characters.
Oh, Hit.
No, yeah,
truth,
Hit was
bro.
good. Yeah, Hit was good.
Hit was the truth.
I fuck with Hit seriously. I think Jiren
Because he was
Sweet
so laid
ding ding.
back.
Heck yeah.
He was so laid back.
He was laid back, and just the fact that he was like his power and just how like man, I'm ahead of y'all every time.
Yeah. I mean, he was what? I forgot what it was his technique. His technique was like stopping time or something. I keep forgetting shit.
Yeah, he was.
How to explain it? Time jump.
He was literally ahead of like a 1 second ahead of time the whole time, so he knew your moves and stuff. I was like, dude, that's fucking brilliant. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't even remember how Goku counteracted it. I can't even remember.
I think Goku guessed.
Kaioken.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He did.
Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue form.
Some bullshit. He had to.
Don't cancel you.
That is it's kind of like go to that to the Justice League movie when Flash was trying to get around Superman that whole time he watching his ass. It's kind of like that moment. He was able to move extra fast in that time jump, and that's what got him.
Speaking
so basically, Hit just needs to train, and then it'll
get Hit, which we know Hit is training because he ain't nothing but a fucking assassin. So
who ain't never lost a contract, so that's probably fucked up his morale too, man. I like.
Oh, you know he finna come back stronger if they do him right. Because so far it seems like they just sticking to Vegeta and Goku. They not really doing too much. I mean, Broly coming back into the picture. I hope they do something with him because he was already way powerful than Vegeta and Goku put together until they went
literally together. Yeah.
And he was still on par with them until they went Super Saiyan Blue in Vegeta and Gogeta form. So
they had to fuse in order to get him to stop. They didn't even beat him. They had to get him to stop.
Motherfucker breaking through dimensions and shit. I'm like, damn.
That was.
Even though they was about to kill him. They were about to kill him at that last.
At the end,
they was gonna kill him. Which I mean,
Until old girl came in with that goddamn wish on point, sending that motherfucker straight back home.
Right.
Pulled a straight
Speaking of
I wanted to see if it was gonna happen.
speaking of don't being canceled, shout out to Frieza for surviving their cancel culture moments. They tried to cancel Frieza for being racist at the beginning of that movie.
Man,
Yeah.
I was just like, oh.
we went and me and my wife watched it in the movie theater when it first came out. She was like, I said, calm down. He ain't white. He's an alien. It don't count.
I was just like sinking down in my chair, like I was like,
Motherfucker, these monkeys. I was like, when they said that shit, everybody moved there and said, what?
yeah, he's like, hello. And I was like, oh.
Hey, hold on. A bunch of damn white people. It was a couple. Like I went to the movie theater. The whole theater was full. Somebody, a couple of white people beside me when she said that. Well, when he said that shit, they looked dead at me and turned away like, damn.
Damn.
Hey, man, but if
I looked dead at them like, you
Dragon Ball Z
motherfucker, don't
fan,
do that.
man, you shouldn't even do that because you should already know the whole backstory to that shit.
Yeah, Saiyans are, they have tails and everything, so just Goku and Vegeta lost there.
We know the lore, but if you talk about the newer generation, they don't know. They don't go back to shit.
But even if they did know it, they always want some type of.
Yeah, whoa.
They want a moment, man. Look, Jason, say what?
Yeah.
World star.
It's just like, man, Frieza was just right at the beginning. That was right at the beginning of the movie too. That's just how they started it. They're like, yo.
I mean, they were pretty much doing that way before this movie even came out. So it should not be. That's been history the whole time.
Not to mention,
He's been calling people monkeys since I don't know.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but one of my favorite sagas, by the way.
And so at that time, it wasn't cancel culture.
Long too, man.
It wasn't necessarily long.
It was a lot of filler.
You guys remember the Ginyu Force?
It was only long because we only got a new episode every 2 weeks or a whole month.
True.
And then some of those episodes were just straight up screaming and talking, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
come on, fight.
Especially the whole fight when he went Super Saiyan for the first time. Yeah, that was just like 2 episodes of him screaming.
I like in the Cell Saga when
they redid so many of the same clips in those episodes. Man, you kept seeing the same clips.
Yeah. It's funny because in the Cell Saga, I think they kind of pointed at that, like the creators of Dragon Ball, because when Trunks was going Super Saiyan and like trying to be more powerful, he's like, and his muscles got bigger. It was literally like a whole episode. And right at the end, when Trunks did that, Cell was like, oh, cool. You took that long and your muscles got bigger. And I was like, I think that was them jabbing at their own shit. Like, it Cell's like, all you did was get buff. It's like, congratulations. I'm still whoop that ass.
That Cell Saga was the shit. I don't know. Out of
I would pick.
Saga was nice, but that Cell Saga was. Can we agree that the GT shit can definitely be on its own and never happen?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Cause GT was just
bury that shit.
Some of the characters, though, I hope they bring some of the characters. But yeah, that story and everything was bad.
The dragon shit just got stupid. Like, I mean, I understood the point of the dragons, like. No, but it could have went a lot better.
I mean, if they would have did better with the story with that, it could have worked out. Because everybody still loved that. Everybody still loved the Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah,
everybody loved that.
I still love it.
It just
they did.
The only thing that stayed out of the whole saga, just the Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, they did. Summer Baby.
But no, it was a.
But yeah, because I mean. You talking about Goku goes back to being a kid,
which I hated.
He had to regrow his tail, and then you had to do the whole moon situation to bring about. He had to break that little spell of coming the great ape again, and then become super. I'm like, and then you had the Dragon Ball, which are all dragon. That would have been cool if you would have rewrote that whole story. Then you got Baby, whatever the. You want to call that the creature?
Well, can we talk about the craziest villain in GT was Vegeta's facial hair? I mean,
Oh god.
And his pink ass shirt, dude. Oh my god, Vegeta drove me nuts.
It's like somebody took some clippers and just went right across the top of his shit.
Oh my god, I was like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me, man? Vegeta looked. I was like, dude, that man went full bad.
They tried to make him look bad, and I was like,
They
nah,
made
this didn't
Vegeta
work.
look 50 and then basically took the Goten template and said, hey, here's Goku.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, Vegeta with the facial hair and the pink shirt. Oh, this man's full on dad mode right now.
I was like, bro, this is too funny, bro.
I did find it stupid though when Goku did go Super Saiyan 4, he turned into an adult.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
would. Yeah,
That was stupid. They did a Power Rangers moment.
Yeah, for the blue power.
For the Blue Ranger
Go
from
all the way
Turbo.
back, Power Rangers Turbo.
Turbo, yep.
I was like, hell nah.
I like the
They did that
voiceover.
dirty.
I like the voiceover because they had the kid voice over like the character in the suit, and I'm like, nah, that don't fit, dude. I was
Yeah,
like, I
it
don't
don't
know.
Yeah, I was like, they
All
did
of that
what
shit
they
was
did.
voice over.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah, when they put them suits on, you don't know who the hell it was.
That
because you gotta
directed
think about
by
it.
Jason
It was
Tanaka
all
with
Japanese.
Akira
So they pretty
Toriyama.
much-
Okay.
What
Yeah, I'm not
happened?
gonna lie. I liked like the music. So like I have like the Dragon Balls, the whole Frieza series on DVD. But I have like the non-American version. I got the Kai version pretty much. I want the one that was released in America because the music on there I thought was better than the Kai version. Like the music was just more hardcore, and I was just like, man, I missed some of those songs. Like, just was like, dude, when you're waiting and the anticipation's building up, I was like, man, but I can't find those. I heard someone said like the blue covered DVDs are that one, and then the regular orange ones are the Kai version. I don't know. GT was done without his approval because they want to capitalize on the success of Dragon Ball. Assholes, corporations.
That's
Corporations.
exactly what they do with fucking movies and TV
Oh
series.
yeah, oh yeah.
They once something big is hit, they want to keep that trend going. And then sometimes y'all gotta get the creators back to be able to do all this again.
Right.
That's why the mother come back and they went hard with the Super Series.
I mean, but you see what happens when you let somebody else take it and run with it. Like you saw it.
Yeah.
It shows. Like you remember Game of Thrones, they took away and let everybody do the last 2 seasons, and it was shitty. And then they did the same thing here with Dragon Ball GT.
Well, I didn't mind the 7th season of Game of Thrones. It was that 8th season how fast
It was
they
that
rushed
last.
They
episode.
rushed that shit way too
The last
fast.
season was shitty, and then the season before that just told me that the season was gonna end shitty, so I hated it.
Yeah, I was just like, so I liked
You
season
do not-
7's ending. Just season 8 just drove me nuts. I was like, man,
I
y'all
don't
moved
like
things
season
too quick.
7's ending because we already knew that. We already knew that was gonna happen. My problem is we do not sit here and go through 7 to 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, 8+ years of seasons, just for us to have 5 fucking minutes with these damn White Walkers and nothing happened.
Right, right. The whole build up, by the way, of the show was the fucking White Walkers. The
You
dead is
build this
coming.
up You build this up for Arya Stark to kill him on some whack ass shit. He didn't even turn up like he was supposed to. Like he was supposed, like that.
Like-
whole King's Landing was supposed to be iced, in my opinion.
And I preach this all the time. I wish Game of Thrones would have ended with the dead winning, and that was it. Everything's done. The dead ended up winning because there was too much drama going on in the 7 kingdoms. They're all at each other's throats. They wouldn't ally up, and the dead ended up taking over. Like I was hoping that they all died at Winterfell, and then Cersei would have to deal with the dead when it got to the south. That's what I wanted. I was like,
a zombie Jon Snow would have been
Yeah. Like literally, because they had no issue killing off characters in that show. Why not kill everybody off to end it? They should have just killed everybody off. Like, yep, the dead one.
You saw they killed their main character, and I guess they got so much bullshit back there.
Yeah, that they brought him back to life, the God of Light.
I don't even know if the book shows that.
Yes, that did. Well, it didn't happen like that because that was far beyond the book. But no, but like I was just like, man, I was actually happy that Jon Snow died. I was like, cool, he died, awesome. Nah, they were like, nah, bruh, God of Light bringing people back to life. He coming back.
Well, see, also with that, I think too, the fans got into that one.
Yeah, they
Because
did.
people wanted him back.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me either because they said when he got brought back to life, he's like, why was I brought back to life? And he was like, oh, they were like, oh, the God of Light thinks you still have a purpose. Why in the end of this series was this man's purpose just to be a Knight of the Watch again? That's it. Yeah. There was nothing glory, no glory. They were just like, oh, the God of Light wants you to be a man of the Watch the rest of your life. That's his plan. I'm like, are you
And
kidding
see,
me?
here's the thing. I also feel bad too because of the simple fact for people that was watching that series since day one. I got into it late. I got into it when the series
Same
ended.
here. Yeah, I got
So
in
if
late.
you sitting there, if you that guy that's or female that's been watching that series since day one, I feel bad because that's the way that whole shit ended and all that twist and turn. That fucked it all
I
up.
got into it in season 5, and
I
me
got
and my wife binged all the way to season 5. And then once 6, 7, and 8 came out, we were watching religiously every Sunday, catching
Yep.
every Sunday.
I
And like
started
And
right when
now,
season
that
7 was
fantasy
done.
shit, all they did was mix up Mad King characteristics with Daenerys, man. That's all they did, and made her date her nephew, which is just stupid. So,
Like I didn't mind that storyline of it. I just was
I
just like,
hated it.
man,
I hated it. It was dumb because it was predictable, and the
I
whole
just
purpose
don't like
of that show was that it was unpredictable.
they didn't give the White Walkers their credit cuz like I said the literally the first episode, winter is coming. That's the whole premise of the fucking show. And then for them to just die at Winterfell. And I'm like, cool, they didn't even get that far. Great. They just got beyond the
They was
wall
supposed
and
to
cool.
that's
supposed
pretty
to be
much what
tearing
they.
that shit up.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying they were supposed to be tearing that shit up. They were supposed to be like, it was supposed to be at least 2 seasons where people are walking around trying to figure out what they're gonna do about these White Walkers.
Yeah.
Walking Dead shit. Like, what are we gonna do? Type shit.
Yeah.
Speaking on the Walking Dead, that's what they fucking up on too.
Oh, I stopped watching Walking
I
Dead.
stopped watching that a long time ago
once,
as well.
Once they brought in the Whispers, I was like, yeah, I'm done with the Walking Dead.
I stopped watching when I realized they didn't even care about the zombies anymore. It was all about humans versus humans. I was like, this is stupid. Don't like it. They totally went away with
it
what
was
it was
good.
about.
It was good until they killed off old Rick's son. Once they killed him off
Carl.
and he left, that's when that shit just dropped.
Carl.
In his defense, man, he had to grow up and be an actual kid and go to school. So I understand.
I mean, I understand that too, but once he left, that whole series just started going down because then we knew that Rick was gonna be the next person to lead, and then you bringing everybody else started to lead, going off to movies because once Stephen Young, once that damn head smash scene started coming up,
it was over.
a lot of people was leaving the den.
Yep.
Because I started watching it after that. I was like, man, come on. It was y'all were doing good. Instead, at least someone try to keep the zombies situation
Carl
still
Papa,
in it.
great YouTube video. And like, so when going back to the Game of Thrones thing, like, so if I was to like tell someone to watch Game of Thrones, like, it's still one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. Those first 6 seasons, some of the best TV you'll ever watch. I like highly recommend it. Season 7, I did like season 7. It was season 8 that I was just like, okay. So the first couple episodes I didn't mind. Like when Cersei saw that the dead was real, that was my favorite part because Cersei, because she's a crazy bitch, saw the dead and she was just like, holy shit. She's like, oh my god, like that fear in her eyes. She was just like, holy shit. And then even like her brother, Jamie, when he went to her and she was just like, oh, we're not gonna go help them. Fuck no, we're gonna let the dead kill them and then we'll just kill off what's left if they win.
It should have. I'm okay with the series ending at season 7 with how Jon and Daenerys reveal each other, but that my all-time favorite moment is definitely Cersei blowing up that entire fucking church.
Oh, she went, dude. They fucked with the wrong woman, dude.
Man,
They did.
Yeah,
They pissed her off.
She was epitome of some get back, bro.
Dude, well, the thing is,
I'm gonna let y'all do y'all shit. Y'all talk y'all shit. Shame. That's cool. And she sat back and she kind of let y'all do y'all thing, and then she just popped out.
Dude, when she was captured by them and she was pretty much their prisoner, I was like, y'all have no idea. Like, you don't release her. Don't release her, by the way, because y'all are fucked.
That lady, that damn nun that had tortured her. Oh my god.
Oh, she let the mountain get a hold of her.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah.
The fans had the one thing I do appreciate the fans with is promoting and getting that Clegane Bowl, man. It took us seasons, but we got the Clegane.
Yeah, and I'm glad the way it ended with them both dying. Like them both dying was perfect because they both should have died. Like
that was the best moment of season 8. I was like, if nothing came out of season 8, we finally got the battle between the Klee game.
Like I said, my favorite part was when Cersei saw that the White Walkers were real, and then when she told Jaime she wasn't gonna help because Jaime's like, "Let's prep. We're gonna prep and help him out in the north," and she's like, "No, we're not," and he's just like, "Bitch, did you not just see what we saw?" He's like, "What the hell?" He's like, "Hell no." He's like, "You know what? You're crazy as fuck. I'm leaving." He's like, "Nope, I'm not on your side no more," and he dipped. And then she considered him a betrayer because he committed treason. So she's like, "Hump down my brother." I thought that was cool. I was like, sweet. Jaime came to his senses and realized his sister's a fucking nutcase. Even though he's in love. But I did hate how later on he went back to her. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? After you know your sister's crazy. He's like, I love her. Then I was like, no. Well, first off, hold on. You just told another chick you loved her. I was like, and just laid with her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey man, he climbed that mountain.
Brienne of Tarth, man. My favorite, my favorite character in that whole show was the Hound. Dude, he did not give a shit. He would call people bitches, and he was just like, "You're a little." Dude, his and Arya's relationship was like the best thing ever.
Look, if you could say him and Arya's relationship was like Piccolo and Gohan a little bit.
It was, dude. It was funny because when she had that first opportunity to kill him, he like woke up and looked at her and he's like, "I'm giving you one shot, one fucking chance." He's like, "But if you don't kill me, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And she was just like, "I'm gonna put this down." She's like, "Okay."
Yep. It was a damn good show, man.
Oh yeah, like I said, those first couple seasons. Yeah.
Y'all prepare for the prequel?
I am. I'm excited about it. It looks good, and I like how deep they're going.
I hope I'm not, because it's like they are forcing.
But it looks good, man. And plus, the story seems real legit.
And I mean, I've watched.
Is he?
I've read a lot of the lore as far as like the backstory with all the Targaryens, so I'm kind of excited to see.
We're about to see family civil war. That's literally what we're gonna see, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
I hope so, because
dragons,
it's like they are pushing that.
I'm more excited for the Last of Us show.
It's a lot of it.
Oh yes, I'm excited for that my damn self. I'm sorry.
Pass, Summer Baby. You can't pass. What are you passing on, Summer Baby? The Game of Thrones prequel or the Last of Us show? But I'm excited about the Game of Thrones.
Or the prequel.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones prequel. What'd you say?
I actually have the Last of Us downloaded on my PlayStation. I just never played it.
Yeah. I have it on my PlayStation too.
That's an awesome game. I'm gonna be honest with you. Story, everything is awesome about it.
I had to sit down and play it because
I'm
the Last of Us 2 and whatnot.
I'm playing too because I want to see. I want to see what this all this controversy that was going on.
Oh man, The Witcher season 2. I am so fucking excited for that.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I couldn't get past the second episode. Man, it just was kind of boring.
You gotta watch the whole thing because how it all ties in together in the end was masterful writing. Like the producers fucking killed it.
I haven't played any of the Witcher games either.
It's not based on the Witcher game.
It's not. It's based off
it's
the
based
books.
on the books.
And the books have nothing to do with the games, except for Geralt or Geralt, whatever, however you say it.
I agree, Summer
Summer
Baby.
Baby, it makes no sense to watch a show that you already know how the series ends. Game of Thrones. Well, the thing is Game of Thrones stopped following the books because the books were never finished. That's why we never knew how it was gonna end. But yeah, going back and rewatching.
Hold on, Ed, what you talking about? You hate what? What you hate?
Probably Witcher season 2. Pass on both prequel and. Well, the thing is yeah, I understand, but it's good to get that lore and see that lore. It's kind of like me with Lord of the Rings, like them doing this Second Age series on Amazon. I know everything about the history of Middle Earth, but I'm excited to see what Amazon's gonna do with it. Like I'm excited about the Second Age. I'm about
like I said, stuff like that. You need to be able to bring in the right director. You need to be able to bring in everything to make this perfect. Somebody that probably has read those books and studied that shit to a T. You need that whole crew, for us, the editors and directors.
That's not how it works, bro.
That is not how that shit works.
These companies just want the money. They don't care.
That's what I say. When it comes down,
if they actually listen to the actual fans, you would get.
That's why I love the fact that That's why I like that Favreau's doing the Mandalorian series, because he's a true Star Wars fan.
Yeah,
and that's why the Mandalorian's been so good. is because that man knows Star
That is
Wars.
that is the same guy that is Lucky from what you call it, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man and Avengers. Yeah.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even from the director from the
Nah, George is gonna die before he finishes those books.
Star Wars.
I don't think
Rebels
he's
series.
motivated. I don't think he's motivated enough to finish the books.
Both of them are really good together.
The Rebels
Lazy
series.
old age.
Huh?
You said the Rebels series? I haven't seen the Star Wars Rebels yet.
Yeah, the animated
When the new
series.
shit came out?
Nah, the animated series. The
Crispy
Star Wars
said.
Vision is made by somebody else different.
Crispy said, "I don't read, so it's all new to me." You spelled can't wrong. You don't can't spelled C-A-N-T, not D-O-N-T.
Oh, okay. Hold on, wait.
That's fucked up.
Crispy. Oh, so the airman talking about something. He hate the last one. What you? Hold on. Which one you talking about? You hate the first one or the second one? Because the first one, y'all. Never mind. I'm quick. Yeah, the first one was on point to me.
Amazon doesn't have any material to use these histories, and it's only there's no dialogue. Also, hobbits weren't in the Third Age. No, hobbits weren't mentioned at all. No, they weren't mentioned. Doesn't mean they didn't exist. It's the plan to make elves gay. I always thought the elves were gay in the book. Even the Silmarillion shows that stuff. But no, like, because the series is based off the Second Age. I thought they said, anyways. But like, the Hobbit movies were bad because the Hobbit movies were not the book at all. I did not like the Hobbit movies because one, the Pale Orc wasn't in the Hobbit books. He was mentioned. That whole story bullshit. Oh yeah, the Pale Orc in the Hobbit movie.
Never read a book.
Oh yeah, the Pale Orc in the Hobbit movie. He wasn't. He was mentioned. That was it. That's all that you hear about the Pale Orc is he was mentioned. And but the movie made the movie about him being the main like bad guy. And I was like, why? What the hell? That's Hollywood for you. That drove me nuts. I was like, wow, I can't watch this. And then like it seemed like a roller coaster movie. Like literally it was just about the dwarves doing some roller coaster shit the whole time. Like, oh, we're gonna sequence our fucking falls and like roll around. I understand dwarves were like that in Middle Earth. They understood land. That was their thing. They understood the land, everything. But like I was like, this is weird. Understand this.
Only movie that I pretty much liked out of that whole Hobbit series was the Desolation of Smaug. That was it. The whole dragon shit. Other than that, I it was okay, but I've never read the book either. I ain't never read the book.
Smaug. Yeah, Smaug was cool. The cool thing is Smaug. You guys thought Smaug was big. Dude's like the smallest dragon in all of Middle Earth.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah, he's not the biggest one. The history and the lore of the dragons, Summer Baby might know because she knows as much as me. I can't remember his name, but the biggest dragon was like the original, and he was like 100 times the size of Smaug. And I think an elf ended up killing him, or not? Was it an elf that ended up killing him, Summer Baby? I can't remember, but yeah, that's how that dragon ended. But oh man, I would love. I'm excited for Amazon doing what they're doing because they do have the Tolkien estate approving everything. Like I was saying that earlier, like nothing's going by the writers or producers without Tolkien family saying we approve this, we're giving the check mark. Yeah, they sold the rights to Amazon, but it's like the George Lucas with Star Wars to Disney. Like George Lucas doesn't own Star Wars material anymore, but he still has the rights to approve and disapprove stuff. Like George Lucas can be like, cool, yep, royalties, check, I like this. I don't think that the Tolkien estate, that family is very strict to their dad's writing, their the writing. They love the history and the time he took into that. They're not going to let Hollywood ruin it. I don't think they're going to do that, especially since they get the approvals for it.
Well, a studio gonna ruin something regardless.
Well, yeah, but I'm hoping they don't, because you're not going to put this much money into a series and it better not bomb. Especially for hardcore Lord of the Rings fans that know the history and know all this shit. Don't ruin it for me, because I will come at you hardcore.
When it comes to somebody like being like a true fan, like the Harry, like we were talking like about the Harry Potters, like you can't. If you're not going to have the same characters, or if you're not going to keep the same something going on, then don't do it at all. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, luckily
Like,
the
me and him had this
Amazon.
conversation about it.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is this Amazon series before this, like the movies and all that stuff. So
Right.
it's like it's not going to be the same characters. Like Harry Potter, they're already thinking about remaking those movies. And I'm like, are you
I
kidding
know.
me?
It's like, wow.
I was like, why? I was like, you
The
can't.
first ones are so good. I can sit here still, and like even Jeff will be like, "Are you serious? Like I'm talking to you. Like you're watching it. You're so into it, like you've never seen it before." I said, "Cause
Yeah.
it's so good. Like you get so
Harry
lost into
Snape,
it.
the alternate universe
I
where
love
Snape
it."
actually had Harry. Him and Lily laid
I mean,
together.
yeah, that is stupid that you're gonna
And then
at one point in time, yes, it was the great thing. Like you said, Harry Potter, then you coming back trying to bring in new generations into it. Shit, they like the old school now once they get into it.
Yeah. Summer Baby, it's not that they don't care. I think his grandkids care because they're the ones that were giving Amazon a hard time. They were like,
Yeah.
listen, when they sold it, and that's why they sold it for a lot of money too. They were like, listen, we want the approval rights to this. Like they told Amazon, they're like, yeah, you can have this, but don't fuck with any lores that we've already have written. They're like, you can't change any story of any character's background. Any character that's in our series, any of the writings of our great grandfather Tolkien, any of those characters, you cannot remove them. You can add characters, but you cannot remove the history and change any of the history of any of these characters of their history that's already written down. They were strict about that. And then,
For
then
me,
they even told
um,
Amazon, we want approvals before your episodes. Like they literally need approval. But they're like, yeah, you have the rights, but no, we still want to make sure this is done right. And they haggled Amazon. Amazon had to bust their ass to get this from them. And I like that's why I have faith in this. I'm like, okay, cool. It seems like it's on the right path.
but yeah, for me to feel safe with that, whoever the creator was of this whole Lord of the Rings shit,
Yeah, J.R.R. Tolkien.
that his family need to be right there while they make it. They bringing up the cast. They need to be right there when they with their director. They
Well,
need to
that's
be
the thing
right
is,
there.
Summer Baby's not lying.
If they not there, they Amazon gonna fuck some up.
Well, Summer Baby's not lying. A lot of the family don't give a shit about it. There's like I think
Yeah, I
two.
understand that.
I think one of them or two of them are the only ones that were like, hey, we don't want this
Well,
ruined.
get them one or two that know that has read the
Because
book
the other
and
ones,
love,
yeah,
and let them keep the eye on everything that's going on. So
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
kind of like saying The Last of Us. You finna turn this video game into a movie. So you pretty much got the same writer, same director, and all that for the video game to overthrow the whole to watch over this whole movie. But then you throwing in another director to be able to from Chernobyl, which was a good series to me.
what Chernobyl?
Yeah,
Oh, that was a great series. I liked it.
that was a great series. But you still have somebody that's overseeing the whole situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Well, like I said, some of the Tolkien estate, when they did offer the money, just saw the dollar sign. I was like, yeah, fuck it. But the other ones were like, hold on. Like, a lot of us,
Yeah.
do they still received royalties from it? So they're like, we don't want to ruin it. So why do they need the intimacy coordinator? That's very strange. I don't know. I don't know. Let me be the guy that approves and disapproves things for Amazon. I'll do it right.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Lord of the Rings. That's like literally one of my favorite fantasy worlds. So
here's the thing. That's just like saying, because my dad, he does music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if his music gets out there, of course, I want to oversee what they do with his shit. If they want to do autobiographies and all that, documents on him, I want to oversee all of that because I don't want them fucking up shit, trying to make him look like the bad guy or make him look like the good guy. I mean,
right. Well, did you ever hear about how the Doors, they don't like really approve of the first movie that came out because the way they like made Jim Morrison, they more like looked at his bad side, all overall. And he was a great poet. He was a great singer. I mean, a great entertainer. I mean, although he did get, he did drugs and he was drunk all the time.
That was
on stage,
a good movie.
They don't approve. Huh?
Didn't Val Kilmer play Jim Morrison in that movie?
I think so.
Oh man, what a great movie.
But they came out and said, and then they came out with their version.
Dude, I'm gonna get
how they seen Jim and the Doors. So I mean,
I
they're
mean,
both great movies, but like you see, like, but they said that they just hate it because it looks so bad on Jim.
I
yeah,
need
that's
to
kind
get
of like
Summer
saying,
Baby on a podcast where we
yeah,
just discuss Lord of the Rings.
we need some baby on the podcast. We want to get her insight live and full.
I need to just me and her need to like nerd out on Lord of the Rings like the whole time, and then I'll reach out to like high end Lord of the Rings YouTubers like
Yeah,
Geek Zone or Men of the West and be like, hey, can you just join us because we're ready to nerd out and you guys
yeah.
can be our fact checkers and all that stuff. Because dude, I could tell Summer Baby and me could just talk Lord of the Rings all fucking day.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I would if my father, great grandfather, they did something. Yeah, I wanna
Yeah,
oversee everything. I want to see the cast. I want to see the director you get. I want to see the crew, this whole
right,
crew, because I want to make sure everything gonna be on point.
right.
Especially
Especially if the
if
following was big. Like if the following,
yeah,
you have some diehard fans. Because that's the thing. When something goes wrong, like the Star Wars series,
yeah,
the trilogy that just came out, they're not pointing at Disney the whole time. They're like, "Oh, George Lucas," and George Lucas doesn't own the rights anymore, so now it's bad
you
on
know what I'm
his
saying?
name.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried like with this, because Amazon does own the
I
rights to the
mean,
Lord of the Rings,
and
the
like I
Tolkien
said,
estate.
Star Wars is coming back because that's what John Favreau and the other guys doing. Mandalorian series, this Star Wars vision is on point. Now you're doing more with it. Okay, I'm starting to enjoy the series, this whole thing again, compared to what it was for them that last trilogy. It's like, okay, that's bullshit. But yeah, I mean, I want to oversee everything. It's just not just that. If you're gonna do Lord of the Rings again, oversee all that. You're doing a whole Marvel. We all
Hey, I am
love
me,
that.
Sam. How you doing?
We love that whole fucking series, regardless of what anybody thinks.
You know what I just thought about? So since we do our own productions here at Nova Circuit, and I've seen them on YouTube, some independent filmmakers made their own side stories of Lord of the Rings. I think
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Summer Baby told me to watch them, but like so like the side stories you don't see like when Aragorn,
Hey, Chibi Moon's in.
yeah, but
I am Sam.
when Aragorn had to help Gandalf hunt down Smeagol because Smeagol
Oh,
was
yeah.
to get information.
bro.
What'd you
The
say?
hell?
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff! He
The
popped in.
moment, the moment I unmute to like get in this conversation, you like have to do that. Like
Bro,
the
that's
moment I
man.
unmute, I'm
What
so sorry.
what is he talking about?
He's playing God of War,
Oh,
and I've been.
okay.
That's why I've been muting myself. Is because
Oh.
But
Mhm.
like so the guy these independent filmmakers made their own Aragorn series of him hunting down Smeagol. When Gandalf was like, we need to find Smeagol before Sauron does to get information about Frodo having the ring. And then in the movies they show Smeagol being tortured because they got caught. But this series showed Aragorn on the hunt trying to find Smeagol because he was a ranger. Gandalf went to him and said, "I need you to do this." That was cool, man. I would love Nova Circuit to do our little own Lord of the Rings side stories because I know I would do it right because of what I'm passionate about Lord of the Rings. Dude, that would be such a good thing, dude. I would do all the
Yeah.
cool little small lore stories that people don't know about. Like, dude, I would go crazy with it. Like, why Sauron's in Middle Earth, why he fled to go to Middle Earth, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
Mhm.
don't know. Dude, that's just some good ass story writing. Like, dude, I want to write about how Pippin and Merry, when they got back to the Hobbits, they were fucking war heroes because they survived all that shit, man. They were just like, they loved them. Cool little stories like that to get people like interested, especially Lord of the Rings fans, because that's a big audience, and I think I could do it right. That would be really cool. That's something I would want to do.
Hello. Chris, what the hell?
Came into the segment
Like
that I
braiding
didn't
toe
think about
hairs.
topic.
Oh my god.
I wanted to jump in and say that he said he watched the Harry Potter on HBO Max, and every time I get on HBO Max, that's like I just want to go in and watch it, but I know
Well,
it's
because they have
like
the extended editions on HBO Max too.
Yeah.
I know,
Guess what's
right?
also on HBO Max? The extended edition of Lord of the Rings, baby.
It is too.
What is
It
Cardinal
is,
Row?
Huh?
I was
and
just
it's like
looking
weird.
at, chat. I was saying what Cardinal Row is. Never heard of that.
Cardinal Row. Yeah.
Well, the chat. I was saying it was like
Do you want to
like Cardinal Row, the boys, etc. I've never heard of Cardinal Row.
Froto. What the fuck?
You want to jump into a game?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So
Yeah.
guys, that's actually the 2 hour limit on our podcast. This was fun. We
Mhm.
talked about Dragon Ball movies, Lord of the Rings.
Sorry,
But
I was kind of quiet.
no,
in the
you're right.
anime
I
part.
got
Oh
so
no,
I
it's
got
all good.
I got so lost in Lord of the Rings speak and stuff that like.
But I can hop
forgot.
in kind of the Lord of the Rings, not so much. But you get into like Harry Potter and
Margaret be there.
paranormal
Margaret
stuff,
just
I'm
be
there.
there like
I'll be there.
hobbits.
Like,
Yeah.
Hobbits.
I'm there.
Hobbits.
I actually watched
Hobbits.
The Hobbit this series.
Yeah,
That wasn't
don't.
too
Those
bad.
aren't good. They don't follow the book. Don't watch those.
Oh,
Just
okay,
remove
well,
those from your head.
Okay then.
Like the only thing that like the Hobbit like. Never mind. I'll get so lost in this story. We'll talk about it next time. I was about to get whole lost. All right, guys. So
All right,
Darklight,
let's
are you joining us in Phasmophobia?
Yeah, I can give you a good hour or two in.
What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I am, but I'm gonna go and knock out these rounds in this building real quick and come back.
All right, cool. So we'll all load up, and we'll probably play. Mark, whenever you're ready, just hit me up in a text.
Yeah, it ain't gonna take me long, you know.
But let me go ahead, guys. All right, guys. Well, we'll leave this. I'll meet you guys in the game. I'll send you guys the code to the private lobby.
Alrighty.
I'll send it to you guys in
All right.
Discord. All right, chat. I'll stay here and talk to you. Everybody say bye to Darklight, Mark, and Mags for now. Bye. Oh, well, you guys
Bye.
bye. Get the fuck out of here.